Smart Bob-Bomb just subscribed for 2 months. Already?
Hi everyone. Mr. Shin's here. Tonight. It's a start. It starts, I can say this, with a summon.
Foxling Bubble just
Foxling
subscribed for 6 months.
Will Shin start in 5 minutes?
Loving on Shins already. Get loved on.
Foxling, thank you for the 6-month streak. The 6-month subscribe. Oh my goodness. Currently on a 6-month streak. Foxling, I really appreciate that. And Bomb, has it been 2 months already? Thank you so much for the subscribe. I really appreciate that. You guys are too kind. All right, tonight we have a very special stream. I apologize for my voice. It's a little crackly. Hopefully I survive this. Oliver Owlbear, hello and welcome. Are you one of the developers? It's nice to see you here. You guys, and wow, Craig, thank you for gigantifying an emote. Yoshi, you took out the garbage and you were first. Thank you so much.
Foxling Bubble just cheered 100 bits.
I found these by the Diet Coke.
By the Diet Coke.
Okay, all right. I'm going to turn the music down here a little bit because I think it's just a hair loud for us. All right, confirm. There we go. Stay with us. We can't lose you already. No, I'm gonna hang in there. No, you, Bum. Foxling, thank you for the very generous gift of bits. I really appreciate that. You guys are too kind. Okay, so this is a SWAC sealed with a Kiss Jam VN, created for SWAC, and the developers are here in the wings. I'm one of the VAs. Hello, VA. Oliver Owlbear. Good. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. So we have a couple voice actors. We have Witter is on the prowl. Oh my God. Be kind to the Shin's voice. I'm doing my best. BBF, hello. A couple of the voice actors. I believe we have one of the writers is going to be with us. So really looking forward to talking to the developers. But I've heard so many good things about this game, and I really wanted to play it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start. It starts with the summon. A SWAC VN made for sealed with a Kiss Jam, and the developers are here. We're gonna talk to them right after. So let's get going. Let's see what happens here. I'm excited. The art is beautiful, and the music is lovely. So far, so good. I take a deep breath of dusty dorm room air. Come on, you can do this. You're going to summon a kick-ass dragon and pass your final exam with flying colors. And then, no point in thinking about what the future holds right now. I turn to my mirror and face myself. I'm feeling cute today. Okay, what are there? Oh, I'm feeling cool today. Those are the two options. I'm feeling more masculine today, so let's feel cool. Let's feel cool together. I love the text box. Pretty says, yo, yeah, the UI looks great. This is just very, very gorgeous. Looks just like you, Mr. Shins. Yes, this is exactly what I look like. You're right, O Creatus. Craig is feeling chaotic. That's really surprising. Yeah, the art team absolutely cooked with this game. Yeah, I can really tell. It is just gorgeous. Manly, manly men. That's right, Yoshi. It all looks so pretty. Don't call me out like that. We're men in tights. Oh man, my voice is messed up. I can't do that right now. All right, here we go. Next. My name is Saru Silverton. Wait, can I change this? Shin Silverine? Yes. My name is Shin Silverine. Shin Silverine. Silverine? Silverine. I'm gonna go with Silverine. Mr. Silverine. Oh, that's the one. Mr. Silverine. Honestly, it has a pretty good ring to it, says Oliver Owlbear. All right, let's go with Mr. Silverine. You guys, thank you for the hype train. That is very, very kind. You guys spoil me. I really, really appreciate all the support. And I'm gonna give it back to you. You will see. Mr. Shinsverin. Okay. Jedi, I hope everyone here had a lovely week. You're all such amazing people, and I hope all your hopes and dreams materialize with haste. Jedi, thank you for being here, and thank you for the lovely message. And likewise, we'll get angel shins and neko shins. All those things are coming. Albus, Percival, Wolfric, Mr. Silverin. Yes. Okay, can we do Mr. Shin Silverin? Is that too much? Mr. Shin Silverin. Well, Albus, Percival, Wolfric, Mr. Silverin is actually really good. I'm gonna go with Mr. Shin Silverin. All right. Yes, Creatus, thank you for saying that to Jedi. We love Jedi here. Okay, here we go. My pronouns are she, her. No, they, them. She, her. I'm gonna go with, oh, hey, we have he, him. He, him. That's me. I'm a he, him. I like the alliteration of Shin Silverin. Well, let's go back. Let's do Shin Silverin. Shin Silverin. Oops. I can do this. Okay, my pronouns are he, him, confirmed. Shins, are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. We're gonna do this. We can do this.
All right, let's do this.
What? We said let's do this. Can everybody hear that voice okay? Wait, I feel like I need popcorn. Runs to make popcorn. Foxling, get popcorn. Popcorn time. Yes. All right, here we go. So Foxling is doing popcorn. Okay, you guys could hear that? Good. I want to make sure that's nice and loud because we've got great voice actors doing these roles. Wait, I'm making popcorn too. And hello, Frozenthia. A multitude of shins converged. Popcorn is a good idea. It says Stone. Okay, so good. We definitely need the popcorn for this. Okay. With the circle drawn along the floor of my dorm room, I unseal 2 vials from my belongings, nightshade petals and shadow ink. While the former is odorless, the latter sours the air around it immediately like juices at the bottom of a waste bin. Ugh. Oh, that doesn't sound good. On one hand, messing this up might ruin my bedroom, but on the other hand, isn't college the place to make mistakes and learn more about yourself? Yeah, right? We want to make mistakes and learn more about us, about our own selves. This is the train of thought people have before ending up in the hospital or choosing to major in swordplay. Okay. Anyways, everything is going to go fine. It's going to be fine. I pour the ingredients onto the floor, dividing them into portions in their appropriate corners of the summoning circle. And with a few words of power, I tap into forces beyond the human realm for my academic miracle. Do you need help, Runs to go help? Nani, thank you for helping with the popcorn. The MSU Mr. Shin's universe. Thank you for shouting out Frozenthia. Wawa, hello. You guys, thank you for getting the popcorn. I'm glad we've all got it here. It's good. Speak words of power. Okay, we're gonna speak them. Here we go.
Megalitero Sorkie.
Doesn't seem like anything happened. Let's clear our throat and speak again. Wait, if we do this, does it double up the spell? Like if we don't wait long enough and it's like activated, is that going to be a problem? Yoshi, thank you for shouting out Wawa. Or should we just wait? Let's wait. Let's give it a minute. We just spoke the words. Maybe it takes some time. Just fill the room with dragons. No. We're gonna wait. We're just wait a second. So in the Shin's verse, who would I be? You would be you. Father, my soup is getting cold, Father. Yoshi, it's okay. Man, I can't even do that voice right now. This is not good. I'd love a room full of dragons. Yeah, you're the legend. That's what you are, Shin the legend.
Megalitero Sorkie?
Uh-oh. We're second-guessing ourselves here. Third time's the charm. Let's try it again.
Sorkie.
That worked. I think that worked. Sudden plume of smoke bursts and fills the room. I jump up, immediately coughing, and make a beeline to the window and crack that thing open. After a few moments of fanning away the smoke, my all-powerful summon stands before me.
What happened? Hello?
Hold on. Do dragons speak? I don't think they speak. The smoke dissipates and I get a better view of a young man. Oh my goodness, maybe Mr. Shins is the poor Victorian child this time. Cinderella? Maybe. I return with popcorn. What did I miss? We just summoned a dragon, Foxing Bubble. This is a dragon. Yeah, this is definitely a dragon. Pretty sure this is a dragon. Okay. The broest dragon ever. They're dressed in pale blues and grays, long and baggy clothing. Most notably beneath their disheveled hair is a birthmark, or a scar of some sort crawls across their face.
Who are you? And where am I?
Where indeed? You're in a dorm room, my friend. I'm so screwed.
Hey there.
Where do we summon this guy from? Is he like, do we summon him from like some other part of campus? Dwagon for Cynthia. Yoshi, thank you for that announcement.
What the hell is happening?
That's an excellent question. That is an excellent question. I've got no idea. It's a funny story, really. Actually, I have some idea because I'm the one that summoned him. So let's tell him the funny story. Fear not, I summoned you? Oh, that's not a question. I summoned you. What do you mean by that? Like, exactly that. I love the timing on this one, says Ocreatus. Oh, I'm gonna have to check it out. Are you like the Hat Man or something? I don't know what or who that is, but I'm Shins. I extend a careful but earnest hand out to my strange summon, to this guy. After an equally careful glare, the stranger accepts the gesture.
Name's Keith. My name's Keith.
Nothing about them seems otherworldly. Maybe they're a demon of some sort? An apparition from beyond the grave?
Nice place. Small, but nice. It's cozy, I mean.
Nice of him. It's kind of like a backhanded compliment, but I'll take it. He's trying, right? He's trying to be polite.
Thanks. It's not mine. I mean, you're in a dorm room.
Keith looks down before scoffing to himself.
Of all the places you could have TP'd me into, you sent me to a school?
Wait, TP'd? Teleported? Yeah. Well, we were trying to get a dragon, so...
Unless you're in need of a shut-in who knows too much about anime and horror, then I don't really know why you brought me here in the first place, to be honest.
I could always use a shut-in that knows too much about anime and horror. Those are my people. MOBA player spotted, says Stone. We have a MOBA player. All right, guys, I got to get back to work. I'll catch you guys when I'm home. Shin the Legend, thank you for being here. I hope work goes quick and easy. Have a good one. Oh, he's pathetic. Oh, Creatus. Okay.
Also, let me get this straight. All of this is real. Like, you're a wizard.
I am. Is that a problem?
Oh, I like the confrontational. Is that a problem? There is no thermostat tonight. The redeems are mostly off. I'm sorry, guys. They'll be back tomorrow as long as I'm back tomorrow.
No, that's not a problem. Not really. No.
He does sound a little bit disappointed. He even navel gazes before swiveling their head to find a place to rest their eyes upon.
Can everyone do magic here?
Can they?
I mean, at this school, some better than others, but yeah.
Keith's eyebrows rise, indicating momentary surprise across their perpetual teddy bear pout.
That's cool, I guess. It reminds me of a series I was into back in high school. But what's all this got to do with me and you?
I wonder what series he was into. Like, everybody can do magic. It's YA fantasy. Wait, but no, it's anime. Are we talking about anime? What anime is he referencing? We can pretend anyways, says Foxling. It's true. We can get a Sean Connery impression from Mr. Shins if we believe hard enough. Oh my god, we had to bring that up. Anime where everybody can do magic. There's lots of them. Oh well.
To be completely honest, I was trying to summon a dragon, messed up a bit, and here you are.
Finally, the truth comes out.
Unless you are a dragon?
I'm not.
I was hoping that he was. He's like, I thought he was gonna be like, oh yeah, I am a dragon. Dragon shut in, yes. Oh yeah, no, I'm totally a dragon.
What do you need a dragon for anyways?
This is an excellent question.
It's a requirement for students here to defeat a villain for their final exam, so it was supposed to help with that.
You mean like defeat? Mortal Kombat?
Maybe he's XXX Dragon Master 42067 XXX. Probably not. The new poll from Yoshi is, would you guys like to try the emote-only chat for 60 seconds?
Don't worry, it isn't finals week yet. And it's not to the death, if that's what you're asking.
Oh, that's nice.
Do I have some kind of magic weapon or power I can use?
Oh shoot, are we gonna have to fight this guy, but like defeat him in combat now?
Actually, let me see if I can sense something if I just think real hard.
Probably not. And it takes a long time to get to a point where your magic would be useful.
Then why bring me here?
Hey now, it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, it wasn't on purpose.
Just a happy little accident.
Incredibly happy. Now we have a cool friend. Time to grab a sword, says Foxling. Okay, I'm gonna stab you now. Sorry. Just you know. Good luck.
Happy?
I haven't murdered anyone yet, Wittershins.
28 just subscribed for 5 months.
Oh, Creatus, thank you for the very generous subscribe. At tier 2? Tier 2? Oh, Creatus, thank you. That is very kind. Uh-oh, I hear Wittershins just walked through. I had to get the dead emoji, of course. Oh my god, okay. Well, thank you, Ocreatus, that is very kind. And I guess we're in emote-only chat now for 60 seconds. Yoshi is learning all the ins and outs of moderation.
Whatever. Can you send me back?
I think we might not be able to... we barely got you here. I don't know how we're going to send you back, guy.
Well, you see, I didn't really think that far ahead.
I knew it.
But maybe we can find a way to make you more powerful.
Okay, the emotes are adorable, you guys. Thank you.
Like?
No idea.
Should I have been paying attention in class? Probably. I look back at Keith and notice him looking down at his feet with his hands in his baggy hoodie. It almost looks like he's focusing in on something until he speaks again.
Do you mind if I crash here for the night?
I mean, we have to let him stay.
It's the least I can do. Welcome to my humble abode.
It is the least we can do. Day soon breaks through your window and wakes the two of us. Then I notice the clock ticking at me. Hey, psst, Keith! Keith! What? So, I have to actually get ready for something. Class, actually. So if you don't mind, could you, lay low for a bit? Just until I get back. He can be cozy, too. Really? You kidnap me here and want me to just sit around while you go do magic things? Can I get off the floor and use your bed then? Yeah. Don't say anything. We'll just not say anything.
Stare him down.
Just stare at him. Yeah, you can sleep in the bed. Stare. Whatever, sure, fine. Just stay put, got it? Yippee! He's so happy. We made him so happy just now. Without further argument, Keith sleepily wheels himself up long enough to plop next to me on my twin mattress before I can even get up. His hair is a mess. He's still in the same clothes he poofed into existence with, and his face almost looks calm between breaths. He lets out a pleased groan as he gets acquainted with spring cushions as I step out. It seems his sleep is heavy enough to veil him from how close he really is to my face at this moment. Anyway, I quickly get ready and scurry off to where I need to go as I shake away a variety of thoughts on my way to class. I pretend that something blew in the wind and carefully wait for snoring to commence. And after a moment, without another word, I quickly get ready and scurry off. Sunrise tries to warm me up, though I can't help but worry about my final exam. I can't believe I messed up the summon. Maybe I have enough time to get another one. But what if I just get another human again? I hardly have enough space in my room for 2 people, let alone 3. Maybe I'll get lucky and they'll go easy on me. I could try asking nicely. Get him, Foxling. I mean, nobody wants to fail a student, right? So if I just show up, then... Huh? What did I just bump into?
Ow.
This guy has horns. I love it. Okay, our pre-roll has just gone off, so I'm going to go ahead and run the first commercial break. Sorry to anybody that's behind the commercial wall, but I will see you in just 180 seconds. Welcome back, everyone. Okay. So this guy, we just bumped into this guy with horns. He's got horns. I miss Mr. Shins. Oh, Kratos, I'm right here. I'm right here. Everything. I didn't go anywhere. We bumped into this guy who is bedecked with horns. Despair and has to sleep at a semi-normal time. I'm so sorry, Foxling. All right, here we go. Oh, it's another student.
My bad.
Totally my bad. The orange-haired boy glares at me.
You need to start paying attention.
Oh my God. I didn't mean it. Jeez.
Have we met before?
I'm Riven from Herbology.
Riven. We just met Riven. Man, Riven's kind of rude. Can I grab their horns? Oh, Creatus. Oh, Kratos, I know what you're thinking. And the answer is probably yes. Riven, last name Dale? No, I mean, we haven't gotten there yet. Too many handsome men in this VN, says Zio.
Oh, sorry. My name is...
I know who you are.
He knows who I am. That's ominous.
You're the one who's always sleeping through class.
No, that's we are desk mates in herbology. Rude. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. We should have remembered the guy with the horns. I'm winner, says Creators. Just you wait, says Oliver.
I don't sleep that much.
You do, and you snore.
Huh.
Huh. Riven, I think that was his name, stands up and brushes off his pants. Oh, we knocked him down? We knocked him down on the ground? No wonder he's upset.
Well, sorry again?
Riven walks off, ignoring my apology. I feel kind of bad. Oh well. This is the same hallway I pass through almost every day to get to classes, but today it looks bigger. The ceiling seems lower and the walls feel as if they're closing in. Okay, but Riven, we've got a hot, nothing in our bedroom. There's got to be something I can do. Maybe someone I can talk to. I think this tall blonde guy in the spells is the spells class TA. We knocked him off our feet with our amazing hello. Can't remember his name though. I should really pay more attention to people. You really should. Shins.
Yo, teach!
He turns to me. His gaze is so sharp that it steals the response from my tongue. Teach?
Yeah, teach. You. Whatever.
Hey, you. That is not your position, obviously. Yeah. You.
Question for you.
Without a word and without a sound, he turns on his heel, quickly getting lost in the crowd. Who doesn't want to answer our question? That's me! Oliver Owlbear, you're the teacher? The teacher's voice, though. Holy mama. You guys, Oliver Owlbear. Yeah, I'm the voice of that guy. Everyone fell off the beauty tree, says Yoshi. Well, welcome back. We need to listen to you more. Yes, come on, come back. Come back. Well, worth a try. The faculty won't be much help, it seems. Surely there's a shortcut somewhere. Maybe I just have to focus on one of my classes. Which one? I don't know. Which one takes us back to the teacher that just walked away? Oh, you'll see more of him later. Okay. Okay, so we know that Riven is herbology. So that other guy's either spells or astronomy, yes? Need to push Craig a few times. Okay. Let's focus on spells. It seems like we might need help in that area, considering we summoned a person when we were trying to summon a dragon. Do I look like a beauty tree to you, Yoshi? Yo, Craig. Okay. Going to spells class is definitely the right choice. The more spells I know, the better, right? Classroom is bright thanks to the large swaths of light pouring through the large arched windows. In the center is a summoning circle, which we've been using for practice all semester. Some good that did me. The bell rings just as I enter, meaning I'm earlier than usual. Upon reaching my desk, I sigh, exhausted already. Out of habit, my head drops into my arms. The perfect napping position. Our captain is many things, and a beauty tree is one of them. Absolutely agreed. Today, though, I'm determined to keep my eyes open. It's the least I can do, so close to graduation. I want to go out with a bang and whatnot. Hard task to complete, however, with the way the professor speaks in the same monotone voice and rarely conducts practical demonstrations. What's the point of teaching if you're just going to tell us to read the textbook? Just as I'm starting to lose hope, the TA strides in. Yes, we got the TA. Well, at least there's one good thing about this class. Oh, we already like him. Same as yesterday, his name escapes me. Alistair? Oh yeah, that's definitely it. Alistair. Alistair is the highlight of the classes. For one, he's beyond attractive. But other than that, he's the only one who gives any real help when a student has a question. As the professor drones on about the nuance between summoning and conjuration, which I absolutely know already, I play with the idea of raising my hand just to get Alistair's attention. Look at us being all irresponsible and flirty. No, see? Alistair still doesn't sound quite right. Must be something else. Shins, at least try to look alive. Pick your head up. I do as asked, but only long enough to get the teacher's eyes off of me. Near the front, I catch the TA looking at me with an unreadable expression. Chubby Pickles, hello, nice to see you. I see avatar blushies, says Foxling. Make a rude gesture. Oh, this is not. No, we're gonna wink. Let's totally wink. These are our two options? Oh my god. Can I clear my throat and, you know, shrug my shoulders? No, we're gonna wink at him. I'm not gonna make a rude gesture. I send him a wink, doing my best to make it as flirty as possible. This is amazing. He just doesn't, he's just staring at us. He's not doing anything. He's not responding. He look happier? Not really sure. Mission accomplished? Deadpan. His expression didn't really change that much. Oh well, worth a shot. The rest of the class is pretty boring, as I'm lulled into the land of dreams by the monotonous hum of the professor's voice. All of the senior students are gathered in the courtyard. The air vibrates with nervous energy. One guy to my left won't stop tapping his foot, and a girl to my right is doing breathing exercises loudly. Everyone's all worked up for nothing. Final exam isn't a secret. We've all known this was coming since enrolling. Personally, I don't think the villain you fight makes much of a difference. Each student is called up one by one in order to draw their target from an upturned hat. Jin Silverin. Finally. Stride up to the center of the courtyard with confident steps and reach my hand into the hat, taking the first slip of paper that I make contact with. A good feeling about this. May have summoned some human with no special powers, but I held the belief that things would work out in my favor regardless. Stared daggers into the small slip of paper in my hands. Aldric Vexer. He's just some loser who got expelled. This is gonna be a walk in the park. At least, it's supposed to be. With a groan, I stuffed the piece of paper back into one of my pockets. Where the hell is this guy? He's confined to the school. He can't have gone far. What the foot? Do you always walk without looking where you're going? Only sometimes. It's him. When I finally look up, I find myself face to face with exactly the man I came looking for. It's you. Me? This is just how I imagine he sounds. I know you. I would hope so. Right, well, I'm looking for someone. Why'd it have to be him, the super hot spells class assistant? Hopefully my face isn't too red. I pull out the now crumpled paper again and show it to him. He looks amused. Paper says you're pregnant. No, Yoshi, I don't think that's what it says. Have you not known my name all this time? I'm almost hurt. What? No, My eyes bounce back and forth between the slip of paper and the man before me. Are you saying that you're Aldric Vexer? I look at that character, and the first voice that comes to mind is Kyle or Herbert Eisen from Bleach. Bum, I like that casting. But we have the real voice actor here. We're going to hear it. He looks down at himself and then back at me, now sporting an unimpressed look. Yes, I appear to be. Well, shit.
Ha!
Shit indeed. How embarrassing for you. Are you allowed to swear? Who cares about what the rules say? I thought you'd be more intimidating, but you're just my spells class TA. Oh, is my outfit not doing it for you? I find it quite charming. My eyes flick down to his chest and then back up. Well, it's not a lie. Yoshi, thank you for shouting out Hoyos. I meant no disrespect. It was just random association. Bum, I'm sure you're fine. Shame. Aldric adjusts his glasses, crooked after the collision, and cocks his head to the side. So, can I help you? Might as well spill the beans. You're my target. I was wondering when that would start. Time flies. I was expecting some resistance. It's then that he lifts up his left wrist, guiding my attention to the magic shackle on it. With the motion, the mood suddenly shifts into something darker, and his previous nonchalance fades away. I don't really have a choice. Athena Academy owns me for the moment, unfortunately. Cooperating reduces my chances of being disposed of. He fixes me with a sharp look. So, apologies if I don't exactly have the most enthusiastic reaction. Seems like a waste of potential. Yes, quite. Unfortunately, however, I don't make the rules. They like to maintain the status quo. Aldric shakes his head in what I believe is exasperation before continuing. Are you here in an attempt to glean my weakness, then? I snap my fingers. Exactly. I watch his face closely, searching for any hint of emotion. Now that I know his true identity, I find myself trying to match my mental image of a crass, unruly villain to the scholarly gentleman before me. He's so helpful in class, or so I assume. I'm usually asleep. You're not going to stop me? How? Impeding you would only make my life more difficult. He steps forward.
How interesting.
That's a lovely voice, Oliver Albert. I love it. So unguarded. I'd love to see how this goes. Oh my! Another step. I realize that he's slightly taller than me. Just as you plan to discover my weaknesses, I plan to discover yours. Thank you, Bows. I try. It was a great line that I just heard. Yoshi says, that's a sexy voice. Ocreatus is swooning. This close, I can see the sharp intellect in those green eyes, smell the scent of roses wafting from him. He has me pinned by his mere presence. My face flushes with heat, but I refuse to look away first. Come on, Shins, don't let him intimidate you. Oh, my heart won't stop racing. Taking a deep breath, I channel all of my defiance into my stare to meet him head on. Don't think it'll be so easy. Just then, the pressure in the air releases like steam from a kettle. Aldric takes a step back and fixes his charming smile back in place, chuckling as he does so. I sure hope not. If it were easy, I wouldn't bother. Hello, Wittershins. Welcome to the chat. I've changed my mind. I can totally see him being a villain. A hot villain, but a villain nonetheless. Whatever. As long as you understand, this is a win, right? Though somewhat disarming, having Aldric's cooperation does make things easier. I mentally pat myself on the back for a job well done. I think that's enough work for one day. I deserve a treat. Mrs. Nana, hello, it's nice to see you. Oh, Creatus, thank you for shouting out Mrs. Nana. I hope you're well, Mrs. Nana. Get me 2,000 of him. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. Wanting to escape the pounding of my heart and those piercing eyes, I turn to leave. I do have one question. My steps falter. Yes? How exactly do you plan to discover my weakness? To be honest, I don't really have a set plan. Though I do have one idea, but I'm not going to tell him that. You'll have to find that out for yourself. What class should I choose this afternoon? It's called Stealing Your Heart, Mr. Aldric. Mr. Aldric. The character design is so lovely in this game. It really is, isn't it, Wittershins? So, not to celebrate Shin's vocal difficulties, but this Aldric voice, though. Oh, Bomb. If you mean to sound like an anime character, you've succeeded, says Mrs. Nana. I'm doing my best. Why does Aldric got the gazongas, though? I mean, respectfully. It's a very respectful question. You're the writer, Mental Stone. Can't you tell us? Okay. What class are we choosing? Oh, we have a new one. We've got potions. We already did spells. Herbology, I assume we go back to Riven. I don't know what astronomy is. Let's check out potions. Maybe we'll find a potions master. Not gazongas, pectopervs. Oh my god. It's for marketing, definitely. It's where he stores his secrets. Thank you, Ocreatus, for doing the summon command. You were so good. You remembered that I did that at the beginning, huh? Yeah, you guys, if you want to download this game and play it yourself, it's right there. You can click the link, download, play, and rate it. I'm Nightbot Creatus. Well done, Nightbot Creatus. Okay, let's go to potions class. I entered the potions class where the professor is nowhere to be found. As senior students, we're allowed to conduct our own projects and experiments. Let's see. How do I make a potion again? I am the worst student ever. We are terrible students. We don't know how to we're gonna fail everything. We're failing spells. We don't know who anybody is, and we don't know how to make a potion. All right. I can combine any 3 ingredients into a cauldron. Oh my god, minigame! Afterwards, I could probably give what I created to someone else as a gift. How I got that right? Have I got that right? Yeah, I got it. Okay, so three ingredients. We have phoenix feather, nightshade, chamomile, moon petal, silver dust, cursed bone, wool essence, honeycomb, and shadow ink. Okay, so nightshade is typically a poison. Chamomile makes great tea. Phoenix feather. Phil, hello. It's nice to see you here. Can I get a shout out for Phil? Phil, it's such a pleasure to have you in this chat. Hello and welcome. Shh, no spoilers. Bro's hiding the next content patch in there. That's funny. You guys, Yoshi and Okritas, thank you for shouting out Phil. You guys should give Phil a follow. Phil has never been here, so I'm going to read the bio. Hello, I'm Phil, like the Groundhog Phil, the leader of the Groundhog Army. I mostly play on PS4, PS5, PC, love JRPGs, trying to find my place in the world, and I'm a fanboy at heart. Thank you for being here, Phil. Okritas Nightbot is too fast. Okay, so Moon Petal, I don't know what that does. I don't know. Phoenix Feather, like, does it Phoenix Feather, like the Phoenix, should be like something like powerful, right? Because the Phoenix Feather, like the Phoenix, like never dies. It cycles through and comes back to life. Silver Dust, I have no idea. Cursed Bone, Shadow Ink, I don't know. Honeycomb, but you know, I think if we do, let's do the chamomile. Oh, reset. Wait, let's do one chamomile. Let's do some honey. I'm trying to make a chamomile tea here. So let's try the Shadow Ink. Maybe we'll have a Shadow Ink chamomile tea. At least it's liquid. Let's craft. Soothing Balm. Okay, who do we give the Soothing Balm to? I'm gonna give it to my favorite TA. Do not waste my time with this nonsense. Okay. The class ends, and I pack my bags to head out. It's a symbol for life and revival. All right, well, that didn't go well at all. Maybe I should have given the balm to the guy that I bumped to Riven, the guy that I bumped into, and knocked him over. He hated our soothing balm. Nemo wouldn't hate it. That's true. Nemo would appreciate it. School is over. What should I do? Okay, we're struggling academically. We have to study. Okay, I hate to be the Hermione here, but we've got to study. We've got to go to the library. Go study, slacker. Yes. I wander into the library hoping that by surrounding myself with books, I'll become smarter. That's, yeah, osmosis. That's how it works. Just don't fall asleep when you get there. Yes. Oh, I forgot. There's a guy in my dorm room just hanging out. Maybe I should. Oh, well, okay. Well, you know, we got to study first. We got to prioritize. What am I even supposed to do in here? Besides reading, obviously. Hey, did you hear? They put Mr. Vexar in the villain pool this year. Vexar. A pair of students are whispering at the table behind me. Without being too obvious, I lean back in my seat to hear them better. He'll be fine. Yeah, no, I mean, did you even feed him? I didn't. Oh, Kratos, I didn't feed him. Like, what if he starves? He'll be fine. He'll be fine, right? I hope he can find the bathroom where you poofed him in. I hope so too. I hope he doesn't just. I mean, he seems relatively well behaved. I'm sure he could figure it out. Whoa, really? Isn't he kinda hot? Extremely attractive? Well, yeah, but I was gonna say dangerous. Isn't that the point? True, I just feel bad for whoever pulled him. Poor soul. Oh, God, that's us. You're a terrible pet human caretaker. I know, I'm sorry. Student A is Ocreatus. Oh, it is. Ocreatus is in the school. Poor soul. All right, no more eavesdropping. It's bad for us. Hey, that poor soul happens to be me. Ah, Silverin, it's you. You got Mr. Vexar, huh? Sorry about that. I don't see the issue. He used to go here, right? But then he got expelled. Clearly, he wasn't that great. He was expelled for using illegal magic techniques. Some people say he experiments on himself. That's how his halo shattered. You're right, though. Since he was expelled and shackled, it's not like he can hurt you too badly. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I guess it's a pretty vexing assignment. Oh my god, this has been dad jokes with Oliver Albert. Shh. Riven looms over our cobbled-together group of 3 with a heavy scowl. Oh, hey, Riven. Come study with us. Sorry, I like to study by myself. No worries, Riven. I just realized I have something much more important to do. See ya. With a 2-fingered salute, I'm striding out of the library, off to contemplate this new nugget of info. Yeah, Halo. You're right. Okritis, what's the Halo about? Busted Halo? Like he used to be angelic and now he's not. How do you break a Halo? He must have done something really bad. He has a busted Halo. So does he keep it on him? Where is it? It's a new day. Which class should I attend? Okay, we got to go back to spells because we have to know more about Vexer. Like, he's an angel and his halo is partially shattered. Wait, like an actual angel? He's a person. He can't be an angel. They can't be two things at one time, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. Yes, says Wittershins. We'll see. We'll see if you're correct. Turns out, spells class is pretty difficult even when you try to pay attention. My saving grace is Aldric, whose name I doubt I'll forget again anytime soon. Bright spot of this class is that whenever I raise my hand, Aldric is the one who has to come and help. I'm going to figure out his weakness yet. And this is why Mr. Shins is a bad pet human caretaker. Oh, shoot, I forgot about my guy. I forgot about Keith. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's okay. We'll get him we'll go check on him at the end of the day. We'll check on him. He'll be fine. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Aldric is helping us. We have more important things. Witter cackling in the background. Yeah, she is like right behind me. Talking with Aldric would be much more entertaining than reading this boring book. Or I could take a nap, catch up on my previous beauty sleep. Raise my hand. No, we're not going to nap right now. We've got to be a better student. I decide to raise my hand. Note for Foxling, we're never trusting Mr. Shins with any humans. But it's fine. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine, O Creatus. Gee, Shins, you're worse than me with the fish in Mass Effect 2. I mean, he's a fully grown adult. He can take care of himself. And you all wonder why Wittercat acts out. Yeah, no. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, Creatus, we're not doing that right now. Okay. Mr. Vexer, there you are. I don't really understand what the professor is saying. Could you help me? The professor finished lecturing 10 minutes ago. We've moved on to free study. Well, I don't understand what they were saying 10 minutes ago, then. Aldric crosses his arms. You have drool on your face. Irrelevant. He sighs, narrowing his eyes. If your intention is to impress me, you are failing quite miserably. Damn. No dice? None. Well, I tried. Maybe next time, then. It would be fascinating to take a look inside that brain of yours, Shins. Wow, you know what? He sounds just like Wittershins right now. It's okay, we don't have to impress you, we have to kill you. Please note his halo. He does have a halo and it's broken. It's true. I was talking to Wittercat, not you. Fine. Fine. Lobotomy tonight, sir. Do you mean literally? Or do you mean that literally? I wonder. Another student raises their hand, taking Aldric's attention, though I have a feeling he was done with me anyway. What class should I choose this afternoon? Okay, we tried potions, spells, let's go to astronomy. I like astronomy. Here we go. Ah, Shin Silverin, you actually came to class. Gosh, now I have some of my own questions for the mental stone about the lore here. Yeah, the things are really, this is wild. Quick, grab a stargazer and start studying. Professor, what do I have to do? Are you saying you don't even know how to use a stargazer? I do, but a refresher would be nice. The professor shakes his head. I'm gonna give the professor we're gonna do it differently. Look into the stargazer and it will show you the pattern of a constellation. Remember that pattern. The stars will eventually dim. Okay. Use the stargazer to light and connect the stars to form the correct constellation pattern. Sounds simple enough. It should be relaxing to just look at some stars, right? All right then. So, counting down. I'm gonna... Okay. I mean, this one's fairly easy. Correct. We did it. We did it, everybody. More mini games this winter, Shins. Yeah, this is awesome. This is the serpent, which resembles a creature of cunning. Some say it guards the secret to excuse me. Some say it guards the secret to immortality. That's enough stargazing for today. I think it's time to go. Want to sleep yet? What should I do? Where's Keith? Stay in my room. Where's Keith? Maybe Keith is in the courtyard. Like, you would think he would be here. If I stay in my room, will I run into Keith? Give him the may the wandering soul of Tonlet. May the wandering soul of Tonlet. The professor in astronomy is the impressive clergyman from Princess Bride. Oh no. I don't have the voice for that tonight. Okay, let's stay in the room. Maybe Keith will come back. Witter gets me, says Ocreatus. I decide to stay inside. Keith and I each rest quietly while doing our own thing. So Keith is here. See? Keith is fine, you guys. You were all worried for nothing. He's great. He's great. He likes it here. He's like my pet bunny rabbit. Keith's got his nose deep into one of our assigned readings while I, for whatever reason, am practicing my penmanship at my desk. Clearly, I'm just as engrossed in what I'm doing as Keith is with his thing. Tell me something about your world. Huh? Tell me something about where you came from. I don't think that we've ever had the chance to get to know each other. No, I've been away for like 2 days. I didn't go back to my room. I left you here. Surviving, not thriving. Are you sure? Why do you think I'm asking? Following a short pause, Keith claps his textbook shut, rises, and grabs a seat on the side of my bed. Fine then. Let's get this over with. What were you doing before all of this? What did you do to kill the time back in your world? Tell me more about this anime and manga thing. Okay, this'll get him talking. Shin Silverin, be nice. You just isekai'd a man here. I mean, I'm being nice. I didn't mean to leave him. He's you know, he's doing great. He's doing great. He's fine. He likes it here. Yeah, I'm being nice. Thank you for reminding me though. Okay, tell me more about this anime and manga thing. What do you mean? Well, we don't exactly have that here? Yeah, I'm aware. Oh, Keith hasn't been getting his anime and manga fix. This boy is just some random from Earth, says Zio. Makes me wonder if on Keith's end there was an encounter with Truck-kun. You keep forgetting he exists. Well, I mean, I did summon him out of thin air. Anime? I barely know her. Yes. How's he gonna get the latest update of Chainsaw Man now, right? Poor Keith. Madame Tis, yes, indeed. I just like it, you know? I don't know how to explain it. I mean, they're fiction stories, right? Yeah, for the most part. The artwork and the discipline a lot of the creators have is kind of inspiring. I'm a workaholic. Oh, in a workaholic, I'll die for this shit kind of way. I remember I wanted to be an animator when I was little. Animator? Yeah, I take it that means something different here? Parlor tricks and illegal necromancy. Yeah, no, I just wanted to draw pictures that moved. I still remember all the sticky pads I kept stuffed in my underwear drawer. Just simple stuff of sports balls bouncing across or walk cycles of stickmen. The summoning story reminds me of a manga I've read, says Zio. I'll bet your closet's practically stuffed with those things now, huh? No, not really. Dad made me give it up. Oh my god, that's rude. Oh, sorry to hear about that. It's fine. If you don't mind me asking, what happened? He just said no. I was maybe 5 or something. He said, no, don't do that. You'll be poor when you grow up. And I was dumber then than I am now, so I listened. So, don't apologize. It's fine now. Really. But yeah, I guess escapism is the word that you're looking for. I think a different word for that is more appropriate. Maybe, but it is what it is. It's okay, Keith. We're in this for the long con. We'll be starving artists together. Creatus has found a like mind in Keith. Spied his family by teaching him how to reanimate before he goes back. Yes, let's do this. I mean, go back. Aren't we gonna keep him? I thought we were gonna keep him as a pet. My Lord Shins, are you winning? I'm definitely winning, Toma. Nice to see you. I hope you're well. Thank you for being here. Type shit. Okay. How's that for an icebreaker? From there, the two of us continued to babble on intermittently but gradually returned to what we were doing before calling it for the night. It's the last day of preparation. Which class should I attend? I am not giving up on Vexer. We're going back to spells. Oh, why did I choose this class again? So much reading, so much work. A little sleepy, but A-okay. Toma, I'm glad. I'm glad that you are okay. Mr. Shins, you forgot him. For 2 days without water and food. Yeah, last day? Let's just take a quick nap. I'm awake. Apologies. The textbook must have slipped out of my hands. There's an extra textbook next to me. That must have been the source of the loud noise. Oh, I thought he dropped it on our head. Silverin, please refrain from sleeping in class. And Mr. Vexer, please refrain from startling the students. I assure you, it was unintentional. Right. Well, now that we're all paying attention, let's just get back on track, shall we? Certainly. Great. It's hard to tell if Aldric is annoyed or not. His eyes carry a sparkle of something. I'm just not sure what. Just a minor oopsie daisies, right? Oh, how someone is so hot and so infuriating at the same time is beyond me. Though, maybe he's trying to help by keeping me awake? Whatever, I'm up now. Guess I'll have no choice but to try. Class progresses as usual. The professor bores me to death, excruciating, and I try not to fall asleep. Unusually easy. I guess it's harder to sleep when a certain someone is staring through your soul. Oliver's got the hammers out. What class should I choose this afternoon? Okay, we haven't been to herbology, so let's go back to herbology. Let's try it. Enter the herbology class where the overwhelming scent of flowers and fungi greet me. Fungi? Fungi. 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 You know what I meant. You know, he's a fungi. That joke. Damn, these plants are so big. Where do I even begin? By taking a quiz, of course. Oh, right, I forgot the professor taking this class is particular about testing their students. Right. Remind me what this quiz is about? The professor gives a disappointed sigh. I'll ask you questions that test your knowledge on the various preparation methods of plants and fungi. Of course, you could refer to the encyclopedia. Fungi whiz. Fungi whiz, not fungi whiz. That's different. Just let me know your answer. Okay, let's start the quiz. So we have, I need something for hearing enhancement. We have, that looks like a butterfly. Some kind of flower. Oh, shoot. Wait, we need to consult the encyclopedia. Baka is a sweet and aromatic fruit formed from the Lucetta flower. Raw baka is composed of 94% water, 3% carbohydrates, and 3% protein, with a negligible amount of fat. Baka tea is commonly used by dwarves and elves for its height-enhancing properties, contrasting the height-reducing properties of Lucetta tea. Height-reducing. Okay. Baka fruit is identified by its vibrant purple color and stripes. Okay, that's not this. So vibrant purple color and stripes. Oh, there it is. That's got to be baka. Okay. We need something for hearing enhancement, though. Must be a fun guy. A fungus. Okay. Flesh of the baka fruit has light bending properties. Allowing its purple flesh to appear in other colors. Because of this, baka fruit is often used as a main ingredient for hair dye. Baka fruits can also be prepared as scented candles that are sweet and aromatic. The scent produced induces a euphoric effect. As such, baka candles are popular amongst entertainers who want to make guests laugh. Okay. Flower cap is a mushroom which are native to grasslands. Often grow in rich soil and in compost. Mushroom can be identified for its brightly colored cap, which are either pink or red with yellow spots. Okay, so flower cap is probably this guy. Flower caps are commonly brewed into tea for their analgesic properties. That's pain medication, mainly by those participating in magical battles. They are a main ingredient in anti-inflammatory creams as well. Although less common, the scent of flower cap candles has the ability to allow a person to see in slow motion. Wow. I'd like to point out that this is the third mini game, because this was all made in 1 month. That is a great point, Wittershins. Yeah, the team on this game knocked it out of the park with this content. This is a game that was made in 1 month, and it feels like, honestly, it feels like a much longer development time to me. Well done, team. Okay. This does not indicate that time moves more slowly, rather that the user is interpreting what they see at a much slower pace. This niche property of flower cap candles means it is mainly used by herbology researchers. Okay. So next we have Lucetta, species of flowering plants, widely grown to produce baka fruit. It thrives in cool and wet environments native to mountainous regions and generally grown by giants. In contrast to baka tea, which is popular amongst dwarves, Lucetta tea is generally consumed by giants for its height-reducing properties. Oh, so giants use it to get smaller. Take that, AAA titles. Indeed. The petals of Lucetta contain nanocrystals that can reflect different wavelengths of light. The petals can be ground into a cream-like substance which has camouflaging properties and applied onto skin. It allows a person to blend in with their surroundings. Invisibility cream? That's amazing! Okay. Lucetta can be prepared as scented candles which reduce stress and anxiety. Their scent is known to have calming properties, which makes it the most common cure for a broken heart. Okay. Edio, commonly known as wizard's cup, is a species of flowering plants. The flowers are tubular in shape and vary in color, such as purple, blue, or pink. It is an iconic flower known for blooming in pairs. Let's look for Medio. That might be it. Yeah, I think this must be Medio. You know, I love this kind of thing. I could get into this kind of crafting and just get lost. Let's see. Medio. When brewed into a tea, it is able to modify the drinker's speech to speak another language. Although less common, it can be made into a cream that, when applied, can give the user the ability to mimic the tone of another's voice. Shins check Discord. Did Shins check Discord? Oh, I see. Asking. Oh, Creatus. Scent from Medio candles is also known to amplify a person's ability to hear. Wait a minute. Okay. We want something for hearing enhancement. So I think this is what we need. We have to process it. So we'll do this. Try again. Wait a minute. I need to read more. Okay. Scent from Medio candles is known to amplify a person's ability. I need to burn it. Okay, let's try this. Confirm. You have gained 2 science points. We did it. I didn't read everything. All right, my head's in a daze. I think that's enough studying for one day. Time to go. I learned so much today. I learned how to amplify my own hearing with Medio candles. Look at us go. I don't want to sleep yet. What should I do? Okay. If I stay in my room, I'm going to have a heart-to-heart with Keith again. Which is fine. I just feel like we've seen Keith. We know Keith. We know what's going on with Keith. We haven't gone to the courtyard yet. Let's go to the courtyard. As per my newfound routine, I find myself sitting with Riven as he studies. He sticks to his word and mostly just ignores me. Spare for when he asks me to quiz him on something. Hours later, he finally closes the book he was reading. I should be getting to sleep. Straight to bed? How do you live like this? I could never study for this long without complaining. You can, you just don't have to. Well, yeah, exactly. I love doing the bare minimum. And get this, I get to stay up all night doing whatever I want. Am I supposed to feel jealous that you're wasting your life? Have you never wanted to do something fun? This is fun. Is it though? Is it, Riven? It's times like this where I realize just how different Riven and I are. Our differences feel like a chasm too deep to ever cross. What does fun mean to you? So many things. Good food, going into town, annoying nerd classmates. There's so much to do with our time. Some of those things might be worth trying. But now, though, I have to get some sleep. Hakuna Matata, Riven. Right, Craig? I'll see you later, Shins. Yeah. Oh, and will you be here tomorrow? I'll see what I can do. It's time to decide on a game plan. What should I do to pass the final exam? Find another summon, seduce Aldric, work with Keith. Okay. I mean, it's kind of impressive that I've got to try and seduce Aldric, don't we? I mean, I feel like this is the thing that must be done. But before we decide, we're about 4 minutes out from the next ad break. So I'm going to go ahead and run it now. Sorry to anybody that's behind the commercial wall, but I will see you in just 180 seconds. Welcome back, everyone. Okay. We are going to make a decision. I feel like we should probably seduce Aldric. We could find another summon, but it feels like going down another road. Seduce already? I mean, does it seem too soon? I feel like We've got to do this. Eldritch Wawa, thank you for the 10 stream streak. That is very kind. Prozenthia, thank you for being here. Been going over your 401ks after much evaluation. Have determined that you all need 10 times more. Oh my God. I'm sure you're wondering why I gathered you here today. Yeah. You guys, Frozenthia has gathered us for a meeting here, and we've got a lot to discuss. Yeah, Nye, let's go. Yes. I mean, I guess we do not have much time. Does this mean we get more Aldric voice? Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's seduce Aldric. Later that night, my dorm is diffused in warm light emitted from ornate sconces. Keith snores in the background, allowing me time to scheme in relative peace. After officially meeting with Aldric, there was much to consider. Now, a couple days after our chat, my little idea is finally starting to take on a more concrete form. It twirls my hair. I mean, yeah. That looks like my childhood desk. This is Frozenthia's room. A form that might even resemble a real plan. At my desk, I sit, holding a mirror in my hands, tilting my head from left to right in admiration. Yeah, with the quill and ink pot? Do you have a quill and ink pot on your childhood desk, Frozenthia? It's too arrogant to assume I can beat such a talented spellcaster by myself. Despite popular belief, I know my limits, which is exactly why this is a perfect backup plan. Who doesn't love a good seduction? The mirror reflects a wicked smile back at me as I make my declaration. Starting today, I'm going to make Aldric fall for me. Beneath my skin is a buzzing vibration of energy urging me to get up. Is this what it feels like to have a plan? Okay, we are so gonna crash and burn. Oh man, we're so dumb. We're so dumb. This is not gonna work. I'm so worried about us. It's almost like not winging it reduces anxiety. But our plan is seduce someone, though, somebody who hasn't given us the time of day. Oh my God. Okay. What a wild concept. Looking at my calendar reveals an interesting tidbit. A mischievous grin alights my face. Keith eyes me warily from his makeshift bed. Keith has not left the dorm in days, you guys. Either I'm looking forward to it, says Oliver. You look like you're planning a murder. It's not me, is it? Oh my God, Keith, no, we wouldn't murder you. You are our pet boy. Tree, hello, nice to see you. We would never murder our pet boy. Thank you for shouting out, Tree Ocreatus. Tree, I hope you are well. Incorrect. I'm planning a seduction. Keith shivers. That's worse. It's not me, is it? What would that be a problem, Keith? Okay, it's fine. Tree, thank you for shouting out, O Creatus. You worry too much. No, it's not you. Spells Professor is hosting open spells practice. It's almost too perfect. Weirding me out, man. I'm leaving. Bye. Wait, where are you going? You live here. This is your home. Keith said no. Yeah, Keith doesn't like me. He doesn't like us enough. He can leave? Right? I didn't know. Yeah, I guess he can leave. I didn't know this whole time. He's been here for days. He hasn't gone anywhere. He's hiding under the bed. Bro remembered he has free will. Oh my God. Lore from the writer just now. Have you been feeding him? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Just landed from the longest flight ever, so I hope the rest of the stream is amazing. Good night, beautiful humans. Tree, thank you for checking in, even though you've been flying all day. Appreciate you. Please travel safe. Good night, Tree. Oh, creators, thank you for wishing Tree a good night. Bye. Keith leaves so quickly that a few papers blow off of the desk as the door shuts. Oh, he's not going under the bed. The plane command, it lives. I turn back to the calendar. Usually I would never do this kind of thing. Extracurricular activities? During my precious free time? No thanks. However, showing up likely meant running into Aldric, who, by his own admission, was bound to serve the academy. Sure enough, Aldric is already posted next to the teacher's desk, poring over a large grimoire. Grimoire? Grimoire. I hop up onto the desk next to him, casting a shadow over his reading. Morning, Aldric. Can I call you that? Aldric? Good morning, Shins. You are aware that class is canceled today, yes? He doesn't look up when he responds. It causes a sting of annoyance to burrow into my skin and interrupt the previously pleasant thrum. I know, I'm here to participate in the extra lecture. I have a plan now. This is only step one. Aldric raises an eyebrow, finally making eye contact. Oh? What changed? I was certain you'd simply decided to wing it. Flinch. How did he know that? We're transparent, is how he knows. Whatever, I can't let him get to me. I'm the one in control. At least, that's the idea. That was the old me. Today's a new day, Aldric. I hope you're ready for it. I see. Well then, hopefully this new Shins is able to ace today's spellcasting. Of course, make sure you watch me closely. How hard can it be? I've done no studying, I barely know what spellcasting is. Not to worry, I've got this in the bag. I mean, let's do number one. We're trying to seduce Aldric. We want him to have an eye on us. I like the kettle drone on the chalkboard. Oh, I love those details. Thank you for pointing that out, Frozynthia. Need to watch him closely. Yep. Like a hawk. Exactly. Professor walks in then, pausing briefly when we lock eyes before continuing to their desk. God forbid I take anything seriously. Aldric's eyes flick over to the professor. We're about to begin. Oh, we can have him watch that super closely, says Ocreatus. Prepare to be amazed. I soon discover that saying something and actually putting it into motion are two different things. It's so boring. I have to pay attention, though. How embarrassing would it be to fail after everything I told Aldric? I'll never get him to fall for me if I can't even cast a simple spell. I do my best to keep up with the lecture. Thankfully, it's mostly a review of what we've learned in class. That is, until we're asked to turn to a page I'd never bothered to look at before. I want all of you to attempt the spell on page 439. In front of you should be a small coin. Your job is to double its size. Read the text carefully before attempting the spell, please. And if you have a question, raise your hand. Mr. Vexer will take care of it. My lips purse. My attempt to stifle a groan. Oh, my lips purse. My attempt to stifle a groan. It works well enough. The words describing the spell swim in my vision. Unfortunately, however, reading it over and over isn't magically imbuing me with the ability to actually cast it. Every so often, I try to catch Aldric's gaze. He roves around the classroom, murmuring additional explanations to anyone who raises their hand. That fact lingers in my mind as the professor says something I don't quite understand. Don't need help. No, I do need help. I should raise my hand. He's here to help, right? Might as well take advantage. My hand raises over my head, and soon after, the sounds of heels clicking across tile come to a stop directly to my left. His voice is low, and as always, carrying an edge of condescension. I hope you actually have a question this time and you're not just messing around. Got to do something about my reputation around here. Yes, I actually have a question. I slide my tome over to him. It's only a spell to double an object's size, but A stormy look crosses Aldric's face as he sighs, just for an instant before it vanishes completely and the charming mask is fitted back on. Probably because the professor never explains it properly. Aldric taps pointedly at the section describing the casting method. Wait, Aldric is wearing heels? You know what? I missed that. Is he? Here. The book makes it sound more complicated than it is, and only references other spells within this school of magic. What they don't want you to realize is that all schools of magic are essentially the same. Separating them is just for show. The text said you hear heels approaching. Okay, Mr. Shins, we have a plan. Kick his ankles. Okay, it's a good plan. It's a good plan, Ocreatus. We're going to do it. Well, I need the option to come up. Think about your herbology class. The concept is almost exactly the same as the one we use to tease plants into growing faster. That's all? That's a first-year spell. Exactly. Surely you're capable of that much. Then he will fall for you for sure. Oh, Zio gets me. Those heels will make him fall. This is the plan now. Of course I am. Doing as he suggested, I raised my wand over the coin and used the same logic and intent I learned in my first year herbology courses in order to will the coin to grow. The coin glows dimly, the light growing into a bright momentary flash. When it fades, and I can see it clearly once more, the spell has obviously worked as intended. Look at us, we learned something. We actually learned something through this process. Man, imagine going to class and asking questions, you might learn something. Amazing. It worked! Scattered students look over, some in interest and some with poorly concealed jealousy. But I don't care about any of them. My eyes flutter up to see if Aldric was paying attention. Well, look at that. Good game. Thank you, Oliver, for the good game. Green irises shimmer with mirth and something else that I hope is satisfaction. I told you, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. You had my assistance. Irrelevant. You're impressed, aren't you? Aldric opens his mouth to respond, but before he can say anything, the professor's voice calls out. Mr. Vexer, a moment, please. At once. The bell rings. Most students aren't able to cast the spell correctly before the special lecture ends. I want to talk to Aldric again, anything to increase my time with him, but he disappeared shortly after the professor called to him. After spending a few hours wasting away in my dorm and listening to Keith try and fail to explain what an MMO is, I decided to be productive. Go me! The library is crowded. I guess I shouldn't be shocked considering the amount of people wanting to study for the final exam. I scan the room, searching for any open seats. I'm like a different person right now. Look at me. No luck. The library isn't somewhere I go very often. Maybe there's some hidden section I can sit in. Worth a shot. Takes some time, but eventually I stumble into an alcove empty of other students and suspiciously tucked away. So dusty. Running my finger over the shelf gets it covered in dust. Oh, the things I do for greatness. Are there even any relevant books in here? Only one way to find out. With an arm covering my face to protect it from the airborne filth, I begin sorting through the tomes. I'm not looking for anything in particular. In a section like this, there's always some forbidden text. I'll know it when I see it. Something that can help me seduce Aldric. Look up at exactly the wrong time for a tome on the top shelf to slip right off, making painful contact with my face. Ow! The hell? Huh? Gingerly, I pluck the book off of my face and turn it to see the cover. It's a fairly thick tome emblazoned with the striking symbol of an eye. Haven't I seen this somewhere before? I turn the book over in my hands, thinking, until it hits me. This is the same seal as the one on Aldric's shackle. Why would this be here? Maybe they thought no one would find it back here. It is really dusty back here. What should I do with this? Inside it just says Avada Kedavra. Oh my god. Open it. Of course. I mean, we've got this thing has literally fallen into our hands. We must open it. Might as well try, right? The book isn't locked or sealed in any way. At least not that I can tell. Suspicious. Is this what they call hidden in plain sight? It opens easily, and furthermore, it's not written in any foreign language. I whistle low and quiet, amazed. That easy? I glance around carefully. It's getting late. I should go back to my dorm for now. At least I know where it is. I'll put it back and come back tomorrow. Can I free Aldric if I gave him this book? If I find a way to unlock his shackle? Do I even want to do that? Aldric is an A-class villain, expelled for using and creating dangerous magic. He's someone who doesn't care about other people. Or is that what the Academy wants us to think? Sure, I'm seducing him, but that's just for the sake of graduating. A way to catch him off guard. I feel like we're maybe we're fooling ourselves a little bit. I mean, do we believe what we're telling ourselves right now? This sucks. I'm going to bed. I slink into my room quietly, hoping not to disturb Keith. I don't feel like answering any questions. Sleep doesn't come easy. Knowing about that book and what I might be able to do with it makes my sleep fitful and restless. But it's better than nothing. Keith cat. Man, I need to make sure Keith has got his shots and stuff. Or so I tell myself. In the morning, I slip out of the room quickly before Keith can start a conversation. I feel bad for leaving him alone so often these past few days, when my plan doesn't involve him. And what a beautiful background we have here. Is this... Maybe I'll bring him something later to make up for it. Bring him some kibble or something. Something he'll eat. For now, though, a walk through the forest to try and gather my thoughts ought to do me some good. A heaviness tugs on my bones. Between the lack of sleep and my racing thoughts, it's all more pressure than I prefer. There isn't even a guarantee that the book could free Aldric, but it's a new angle to work from. This is too much. I never have to think this hard. I'm so tired. Well, don't you just look dreadful? Fuck, where did you come from? Also, ouch. Aldric ignores my dramatics. I'm out for a morning stroll. Should we add that to my list of crimes? I thought you couldn't leave the school grounds. He scowls at being reminded of his restrictions. Forest is on school grounds. Oh, right. Why are you out here so early? You clearly need some more rest. Oh, you're worried about me? If you're tired, you'll have no chance of defeating me on Monday. And that would be painfully boring. Who said... Add too sexy to that list, too. Oh, who said that? Did you guys hear that? I didn't hear anything. Oh, Creatus, I have no idea what you're talking about. Nope, that's the chief crime, says Nye. We must have been evil shins. But, go Creatus, I've told you, there's no evil shins. I don't know where this is coming from. There's no evil shins. That's preposterous. Must have been the wind, right? Yes, the wind. It was the wind. I told you before not to underestimate me. Aldric steps up into my personal space. The sudden shift in atmosphere catches me off guard. A hand roughly grabs my chin, forcing me to make eye contact. His thumb passes over my bottom lip as he leans in. Oh my god, things are getting crazy. Warm breath caresses my lips as he lowers his voice, arresting me with those piercing green eyes. Craig says, okay. That's a lot, says Zio. Everyone stay calm. Awooga! Stone. Nye with the popcorn. Mr. Shin's your face. What was happening with my face? My face is fine. We're fine. It's all fine here. Here we go. And I told you that if our battle is easy, then I'd not bother with you. Don't be boring. There's nothing I hate more than disappointment. Your jaw hit the floor. Your face is fine. Okay, good. Good deal. A multitude of jaws hit the floor this day, says Craig. My heart pounds, partially from the intensity, yes, but also because even now, there's something about him that makes my heart race and my face flush. This is unfair. No one should be allowed to be so attractive and so intimidating. But buried underneath my attraction is an ember of anger. Far from boring. I think again of the book I found in the library. He wants to be entertained, does he? Fine. Challenge accepted. I reached to grab him by the wrist, tugging his hand away from my face, only to then clutch it tight and use it as leverage to pull myself closer. Anyone looking in on the scene would surely think we're about to kiss. If only that were the case. Aldric smiles, a stark contrast to his previous glower. The positive change in expression provides me with a spark of confidence. You'd better be careful what you wish for. Oh? I have just one question. Ask away. What would you do if you were freed? If I weren't tied to this infernal school, you mean? Sure. He studies me intently, searching for my motive. Eventually, he nods. Very well, I'll bite. But you might be underwhelmed. The answer is simple. I'll return to my studies. That's all? What? Don't believe me. The school may have classified me as a villain, but I'm scholar above anything else. So, you're not planning to take over the world? Is that what you thought I was after? World domination? Isn't that what most villains want? In fairy tales, perhaps? Aldric turns his wrist in my grip so his shackle's eye is within view. This academy is afraid of change, of innovation. I am living proof of that. My only crime was advocating for students to have more freedom to research new forms of magic. My ideas were deemed dangerous and reckless. It is my opinion that such restrictions make life dull. Okay, so new forms of magic, like maybe like bringing people back from the dead, reanimating corpses, that kind of thing? Horcruxes? I don't know, worth asking. Worth asking. But what about the experiments, the illegal... Any magic that doesn't serve the academy is illegal, and I only take willing participants for experiments. Though there weren't many of them, leaving me to experiment on myself most of the time. Draconic, hello, nice to see you. I hope you are well. A pleasure to see you. Thank you for being here. If that is enough to make me a villain, then so be it. Oh. Does that answer your question? Yeah. My mouth feels dry. Time for Mr. Shin's voice? Sounds like a win to me, says Draconic. That is very kind, Draconic. Thank you. Yeah, it does. Unlike what Aldric assumed, his answer wasn't underwhelming, but it did complicate things. Bodies still pressed together, I absorb Aldric's confession. A new factor has entered the equation. Knowing Aldric supposedly doesn't plan to take over the world or actively harm anyone, freeing him seems like the obvious solution. The alternative being to ignore the book, graduate, and leave Aldric to his fate. At that point, whatever the school decided to do with him would be out of my hands. My grip on Aldric's wrist loosens as I get lost in thought once more. In that instant, Aldric frees his hand and slithers it around my wrist, my waist. My waist, effectively distracting me from another spiral. Can he be our new pet? Whoa! Liches use phylacteries, says Wawa. Right, he's... You should go get some rest. You're not used to thinking so much, and I can't have you combust just yet. Huh? The insult doesn't register through the blazing heat of his hands on my back. You should be more careful. Then, just as quickly as it came, the heat recedes, and Aldric steps away with a satisfied grin. Your reactions are so entertaining. I was right to indulge you. My brain must have been fried by his warmth because my only response is a dumb, huh? Chuckles low and satisfied. Goodbye, Shins. What the hell? His figure disappears into the line of dense trees. The moment his figure fully fades, I sink to my knees, overwhelmed by embarrassment. Something tells me Aldric isn't the one becoming a pet here. I think you may be right, Oliver. How could I let that happen? I'm supposed to be the one seducing him. What are you doing? I don't bother looking up to see who it is. Hiding. Right. I'm not sure why I asked. Wait, that voice. Riven, what are you doing out here? First of all, you're the one blocking the path. Second, I'm going to a special herbology lecture. At least I'm trying to. Just go around me. I'm not in the mood right now. Fine. Heavens forbid I stop to see if you're okay. Bye, Shins. I wave my hand dismissively at it. I'm fine. Go make out with your plants or whatever you do with them. You're insufferable. I bury my head between my knees again, listening to Riven's heavy footsteps as they stomp away. I'm so tired. I think I will take a quick nap before going back to the library. Save for a quick stop at the cafeteria for a muffin to give Keith. I make a beeline straight to my room. Look, we're feeding Keith, you guys. We're such good caretakers. We're such good pet owners. Keith gets a muffin. He likes them. He likes muffins. He will like this a lot. He should be grateful. Yeah, he should be grateful. I throw the door to my dorm open with a bit more force than intended. The sound startles Keith off the bed with a loud thud. Oh no, poor Keith. Keith dislikes them? Wait, what? Remember to feed your muggle no more than once a week to simulate conditions in the wild. Oh, poor Keith just hit the floor. I hope so for your sake, says Ocreatus. You always use my bed when I'm gone? Oh, man, we are so stingy. Yeah, it's free real estate. Not sure what that means, but whatever, I'm exhausted. Here, I brought you a muffin. Thanks. After tossing Keith the brown paper bag, I fall face first into bed. Night. Good night. I'm out within seconds. And we don't care. We don't even care if Keith likes the muffin. He's not getting anything else to eat. He better eat it and be thankful. Shins? Mm-hmm. You up? Been out for hours. 5 more minutes. I mean, sure, but don't you have something to do? Isn't your exam thing on Monday? Exam? Your graduation exam. The one I'm hoping I don't have to fight in? That one? All of the gears in my head are turning as if covered in molasses. There's always some kind of exam coming up. I'll just wing it, like usual. Wait. Shit. What time is it? I don't know. You guys don't have phones. But it's dark. Damn it, I was supposed to go to the library. I sit up sharply and run my hand through my hair with jerky movements and look out the window. Thanks for waking me, Keith. I probably would have slept all night. No worries. My feet hit the door with a soft thump as I swing my legs over the side of the bed. Dining hall is closed by now. Did you eat? Look, we're remembering that Keith needs to eat. We're so good. We're such good muggle owners. Yeah, I did. Great. I've got to head out. Keith's comment reminds me. Oh, and about the exam, don't worry. I'm going to handle it alone. Oh, okay. That's good? Are you sure? I mean, I'm glad I don't have to fight, but have some faith in me, dear Keith. I've got this. Speaking of, I'm heading out. Probably won't be back until morning. Cool. Can I use your bed then? Sure, whatever. Go for it. See you later. Keith's response, if he gives one, is lost to the sound of the door shutting. I rush towards the library, thankful that it stays open 24 hours a day. And all the time I can get if I want to break Aldric's seal. And for a long night. Please still be here. The section of the library where I left the book is still unoccupied. I think we have Keith. Did Keith come with us to the library? Hopefully that means no one's discovered the tome. I should have brought a mask or something. The least they could do is dust back here. No, focus. Find the book. Find the spell to break Aldric's shackle. Make Aldric fall madly in love. It's a simple 3-step plan. Scour the shelves, searching in approximately the same place I was when the book fell on me last time. If it falls again, I'll be ready for it. Keith is mountain goating on your back at the moment, says Zio. Yeah, I think he just like didn't want to be left alone. He's gone back now. Really? This time I catch the book as it slips from its pocket yet again. I spare a second to consider the idea that the book is enchanted somehow. Why else would it fall every time I come near it, but ultimately let it go? Sneak back out of the hidden alcove and into a seat by the window. The library is emptier than it is during the day, but not completely so. It seems I'm not the only one on a last-minute mission. Okay, let's see what you've got. The tome turns out to be a dead end, that I'm basically dead in the water. So I comfort myself with a reminder that life tends to go my way, and flip to the first page. Just like before, nothing about the book screams danger. It remains unlocked, readable, and unassuming. I'd been too wary to open the book before, but it's now or never. There are pages and pages of different spells and stuffed within. Damn, I don't think I can just skim through this. Guess there's nothing else to do but start reading. Hours pass by with me hunched over in the library and my discomfort only grows. A slight twinge in my back becomes an ache, the dryness of my eyes becomes unbearable, and the library grows colder and colder as more students file out. It can't work like this. There must be an easier way out of this. Wait, maybe that's the trap. Maybe whoever wrote this thought they could bore the reader so much they'd give up. I feel myself nodding along to my own sagely thoughts. Ramming sessions almost never work, Shins, though I must commend you for trying so hard. My hands scramble to cover the open book, hiding its contents as best I can. Aldric raises an eyebrow but doesn't comment on my theatrics, likely used to them by now. A fact that, at this moment, works in my favor. Oh, I misheard that so bad. Jack on Fire, hello? Peter Parker picked a perfect parking spot. If Peter Parker took PCP, how many parking spots could Peter Parker park in perfectly? That's a great question, Jack. And nice to see you. I hope you're well. Ramming sessions never go well. No, it's cramming sessions, O Creatus. Cramming sessions. Dirty. Maybe. And I was like, I'm sure you'd say that, Aldric. God. Aldric raises an eyebrow but doesn't comment on my theatrics. Likely used to them by now, a fact that, at this moment, works in my favor. He leans in, lowering his voice further, and a husky whisper sends a shiver down my spine. This is why J. Jonah hates on Spider-Man. Exactly. I thought I told you to rest. Instead, you're here pulling an all-nighter. Can't even follow simple instructions. As smoothly as possible, I shuffle the book closer. I lean over it and rest my head on my hand to get a better view of Aldric. Isn't that what you like about me? Aldric eases into the chair next to mine. No. What I like about you is your audacity, which sometimes overlaps with your unwillingness to follow instructions. Everything he said goes in one ear and out the other, my brain latching onto one thing. He likes me. He likes us. Wait, what are you even doing here? I gasped dramatically. Were you looking for me? He likes us, right, Ocreatus? I only happened to come across you. In the middle of the night. Precisely. Nothing about his expression of body language gives him away. Nothing betrays that he might be lying, that he was looking for me. Maybe he was looking for the book, I don't know, us. He adores us, precious. My eyes narrow. Fine. Keep your secrets. Have you discovered my weakness yet? Anuko, hello, nice to see you. Welcome. Not a weakness per se, but I have found something just as powerful. Oh? His head tilts and his eyes sparkle with mirth. Does it have anything to do with that book you're hiding? No Smeagol voice, I can't do it tonight, Yoshi, I'm sorry. It hurts too much. No, of course not. This is just review. I could help you, you know. I want to give you every advantage to win. Because it's more fun? Correct. Seems you can teach an old dog new tricks. Any dog can be taught if they have the right handler. Correct again. Aldric pushes in closer, slipping into my personal space all too easily. Since you aren't going to sleep, tell me about what you're reading. I could ask for advice without revealing the book, but is it worth the risk? No, let's ask for some advice. It's been working for us so far. I'm looking for a particular spell. The problem is I have no idea what it's called, or if it's even in this book. How vague. Any more would give away my plan. Ah, yes, your plan. I can't wait to see it. Aldric grabs onto my chair, pulling it towards him in a sharp and measured movement. Time stops, the air stills, and I hear no sound but that of blood rushing in my ears. Some general advice, then. Solution is almost always simpler than you think, especially when it comes to magic. Intent counts for a lot more than you'd think. His hand reaches out and gently tucks a stray hair behind my ear. Then his fingers trace along the curve of my jaw, bringing two upturned fingers to rest just beneath my chin. Continues. Your emotions, your will, they're just as powerful as the spell you're likely searching for. His touch lingers, but when I reach to grasp his hand, he pulls away. His seat slides back as he stands. Aldric, I hope you find what you're looking for, Shins. Aldric steps away from me. Whatever walls had fallen were back up. Good night. And then he's gone. I can still feel the path of his fingers, the pleasant burn left in their wake. The book still lays open on the table, and I turn back to it. It's a struggle to refocus my attention on what Aldric said, rather than the way he touched me. Pookie, come back! Oh my god. Or, on the way, he always manages to reflect my attempts at seduction right back at me. No, I need to remember what he said. Those words could be the difference between winning and losing tomorrow. My emotions. I look down at the spellbook again. That feeling that I'm missing something important stirs in my chest. The answer is on the tip of my tongue. What the hell is it? How I found the spellbook or where? I think it's got to be how. This boy doesn't know what seducing is, I feel like. No, indeed. I think we are in way over our heads. Okay, let's talk about how we found it. That's it! I always thought it was weird how the book literally fell into my hands as if it knew what I wanted. I wonder. Maybe to find the spell, I just have to let my emotions guide me. Wanting to find a way to seduce Aldric was enough to find the book, but it would likely take more than that to locate the spell. Place my hands on either side of the book and close my eyes. Winning tomorrow's battle is important, but there's something else I want now too. Aldric is an unconventional man, that much I can't deny. But if the past few days have taught me anything, it's that I want him to love me. He deserves freedom. Which is it? You know, if Aldric is telling the truth, then yeah, I think I do want him free. I feel like we started this. We started this by wanting to beat him, you know, to pass our classes, and also seduce a hot TA. So I don't know if love is coming into it yet. Well, this is swag, says Zio. See, this is the part where you say play the game to check out the other options, says Ocreatus. Ocreatus, thank you for doing the summon command. You guys can download, play, and rate this game at the link in the chat. It should also be pinned at the top of the channel, though I can't see it now. Okay. What do we do? What do we do? Set him free! I feel like this is the more... Oh, beautiful promo there, Ocreatus. Yes, well done, Ocreatus. Okay. He deserves freedom. He does. He deserves freedom. Let's set him free. I agree with you guys. Let's set him free. Here we go. I grasp that train of thought and center it in my mind. With my eyes still shut, my other senses are amplified. I hear rustling pages and feel faint wisps of air as the tome of spells receives my intentions. Freeing Aldric probably means he'll love you too. It could be a 2-for-1. You're right, Zio. Azure Twilight, thank you for being here. Stopping by to say hi, you guys. Azure Twilight is our friend and a developer of another SWAC game. Low Effort Romance is, I believe, what it is called. Thank you for shouting out Azure Twilight. Feels like not granting him freedom does put a serious damper on a potential relationship. Oh, it's Thy Lying Eyes Be Damned. Thank you, Ocreatus. Thank you. It's Thy Lying Eyes Be Damned. So many games, I get confused. Low Effort Romance was Winter Jam. God, man, so many games. You guys you're making games left and right. I can't keep up. Okay. Our Tome of Spells has received our intentions. It's been a chaotic few months, indeed. When the sounds stop, I open my eyes. In front of me are 2 blank pages. Blank pages? No fucking way, that didn't... Dark swirling letters rise to the surface of the pages splayed before me. We just need to be a little patient. I watch in awe until both pages are filled. This game was my favorite SWAC entry, so can't wait to see what ending you got. I can't wait either. And that's a great recommendation for this game. Thank you for saying that, Azure Twilight. At the top are the words butterfly effect. In other words, chaos theory. It worked. Aldric, how did he? No. There's no way he could have known, and yet he still told me exactly what I needed to hear. What a fitting name for a spell like this, one found through a series of small coincidences. My heart leaps, my fingers drum against the table, a fresh burst of energy floods my veins. How fucking cool is that? I inhale sharply and excitedly lean over the table to take the rest of it in. A quick skim of the freshly revealed words tells me that the spell itself isn't even that complicated. My second pass, I read the script more carefully. The spell of shackling is unable to be broken by the affected under any circumstances. Damn. However, there are 2 alternate methods available. From the events that have happened so far, says Zio, I feel like Aldric had been leading you to this book and watching. I feel the same way, Zio. I'm suspicious. Yay. The first method is the most straightforward. The original caster may remove the shackle at any time. I frown. That method is out of the question. To begin with, I had no idea who the original caster is, or the time to find them. The second method is more elusive, as it can only be found by chance. If you are reading this, congratulations. The second method is now available to you. Fantastic! Excuse me. If you are able to make direct contact with the shackle's seal, you will have the opportunity to overwrite the original caster's will with your own. A word of caution. This method, while effective, is highly fickle. Any hesitation during the seal's removal will result in failure. And so ends the first page. Great. Second page describes more details of the process, but overall, it comes down to me, my own strength of mind. Aldric cat incoming? Okay, says Shin the Legend, I'm cleaning the kitchen a little bit. I'm watching on my TV in the living room. Shin the Legend, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Good luck cleaning the kitchen. I have to be 100% sure about what I'm doing. My entire plan hinges on the success of this spell and on Aldric being thrown off enough to admit defeat, and on the Academy to count my methods as a win. I glance around at the empty library. The creeping chill and dark windows only serve to remind me how much time I don't have. It's all or nothing. Down to the wire, huh? Just the way I like it. After tucking the spellbook safely into my bag, I let tired feet shuffle me back towards my dorm room. I know what I need to do. The only thing left is to put it into action. For a few hours of sleep, of course. Morning comes before I can blink, and within moments of waking up, I'm scrambling out of bed into the courtyard. Did anybody feed Keith? Did Keith get a muffin or a sandwich or something? The tension rises, right, Yoshi? The few hours of sleep I did manage to get were riddled with nightmares and worries about what could go wrong today. All of my thoughts are scattered, half-formed, the exact opposite of how they need to be. Poor Keith is just left, right? Poor Keith. May Shins and Aldric Vexa please step forward. We stand on opposite sides of the courtyard, bathed in sunlight. Aldric maintains steady eye contact, and I meet it with my best attempt at a smile. The two of you will have 3 minutes to make the other yield in arcane combat. If either of you have an accompanying summon with you, bring them up now. Keith is somewhere among the crowd. Today, I must face Aldric alone. So we're aware of Keith, at least. Keith is around. On 3. 1, 2, Aldric stands stock still on the other end of the field. I spend all my time trying to flirt, meaning I have no idea what kind of magic Aldric can actually do. 3, begin! Aldric springs into action, appearing in front of me before I can do anything. He seizes my hand and yanks me roughly. How disappointing. I warned you that this would happen, and yet here you are. Arm held overhead, our bodies are pressed closely together. Instead of a pounding heart or flushing face, all I can feel is syrupy sluggishness. There's no point. Even if I had the energy to fight back, the spell wouldn't work. Sorry, I thought I could win you over. No, you thought you could control me. His grip tightens, becoming more painful by the second. Rather than angry or sad, Aldric simply looks as he said, disappointed, resigned. When he throws me aside and walks off the field, I don't call out to him. Aldric Vexer has forfeited by leaving the arena. Shin Silverin wins by default. We won? Why did he default? Oh my God, was he so disappointed that he walked away? No, we didn't get the kissies. I won. Students and teachers alike begin a hesitant applause. It means nothing. Oof, yeah, we need the swackies. Hollow victory. And, oh my God. We didn't get it. But if you steal those lips, if you, why, man, we played this badly somewhere. We did something. We got, oh man. I wish we had more time to go back. But if you want to figure out how to get the kiss, I think you need to download the game and play it and rate it. Seduction failed, alas. Shins you tease. That's not the first time I've heard that from you. It was the feather. All right. Well, I really enjoyed this. I'm not going to go back. I'm tempted to go back and try again. I didn't save it. I didn't save anything. It was Shin's plan, so you guys have to play the game. No, it honestly wasn't. I thought I was doing my best. Get them kisses yourself. All right. I'm gonna bring up Discord, and we're gonna talk to the developers. So if developers are listening, you want to join me in the Discord. We'll get some levels, and we'll talk about this amazing game. All right. And while we're getting set up, I'm gonna go ahead and run the next ad break. Sorry to anybody that's behind the commercial wall, but I will see you in just 180 seconds. Okay, welcome Stone. And Oliver, you guys, Stone is one of the writers on this project. And correct me if I'm wrong. Oliver, you're Kyle Remund. You played Aldric, yes?
Yes, that's me.
Excellent. Okay, well, welcome you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I got in touch with Crimfinity, who is the project manager and also one of the writers on this. Oh, and we have somebody else. It's Micah. Micah, hello.
Go on, Micah.
Hey, what's up, fellas? Sorry.
Hey, welcome. So Micah is the masculine voice, right? You're the MC, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so we've got a writer and 2 VAs. You guys, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you all. This was lovely. I've got the wrong screen up. Okay, let's try that. There we go. Okay. So you guys, thank you again for being here. So I guess, man, where to start? I'll start with the VAs if that's okay. So you guys, so can you talk a little bit about how you got how you got cast in this? Like, have you been doing voice acting long? Like, have you started recently? Or are you old hats? What's the process here? Is it okay if I start with Oliver?
Sounds good to me. So I started getting interested in voice acting years ago, but I really started actually doing something about it back in 2019 through an audition for a local company that I found through Facebook of all places. And I've just been building from there, started doing audiobooks and things like that. And then this particular audition I found on Twitter.
Oh, wow, you found it on Twitter?
Fun. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Just like, hey, this looks fun. And so I looked through the characters and I just like connected with the lines they had for Aldric. And I was like, sweet, let's do this. And here we are.
Phenomenal. That's so cool. It's cool how stuff happens. What about you, Micah? How did you get into this?
Oh, okay. So I have been a voice actor for about, 26? I started auditioning for stuff about a year ago, so I'm still relatively new. What happened was
a year is very new. That's great.
Yeah, I know. So most of my work has been commercial and, well, really just commercial. So this is actually my first video game or visual novel, whichever term.
Wow, what a way to start. What a stellar first project. That's phenomenal.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so really excited. And how I got this role was I'm on Kiera's casting roster, and I saw the role. I saw, it's a male Masc MC, and then I liked the character and I liked the art design. And I thought, I could apply some of that, like my basic character traits to that. So how I would approach this character, and I seemed to vibe with that. Personally, how I would build a character based on that, and just went with it. And I woke up to an email saying that, yeah.
Wonderful.
Oh, shoot, I just realized I mixed this game up with a different project. I was also through the roster. They did not have a Twitter casting call.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. No, I mean, that's, you get busy and things blur together. So Lightroom just joined us. Lightroom, thank you for joining us. Do you mind introducing yourself? Light Rift. I said Lightroom. That's a program.
No worries. I am one of the writers. I wrote for Aldric's route, actually.
Oh, okay. So you wrote the route that we basically stuck on.
Hey.
Yeah. I caught the tail end.
Okay, thank you. It was very enjoyable. I had a really good time. I'm disappointed that that I failed, but it was a great route. I really had a good time. So kudos to you.
Thank you. Yeah.
So so are you credited as NightLight then?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
sorry.
NightLight.
Same person, two different kind of names.
Okay, so we've got Light and Stone. You guys, thank you for joining. Can I talk to the how did this team come together? It's a really big team. We've got a lot of voice actors, a lot of people coming out. I know none of you is the program manager, but you guys, can somebody tell me kind of how you all came together?
I believe it was mostly through Dev Talk.
Yeah, big shout out to the Dev Talk community. I think they just very recently they celebrated their 10th anniversary for the Discord community. But most of us kind of just stumbled upon the open call, I would assume, in the recruitment channel over there. So I think that's kind of like the short and sweet of it for the most part.
I'm sorry, big shout out to the Dev Talk community. They are the reason that I'm able to get in touch with developers, that I was able to get in touch with any of you guys. The reason that this jam exists. So big shout out to Stella, who does incredible work making VNs happen and are more accessible because they happen. That's cool. So basically, Dev Talk is the way. This all you guys all found each other.
Most definitely. If I know anything about Stella, she knows how to drive that ship for that community. I just hope that at least at this hour, I'm on EST time. Hopefully she still isn't playing Magic the Gathering at ungodly hours right now.
Oh my God, you're five. So you're on EST. So you're 5 hours ahead of me. Thank you for being here at what must be like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Don't worry, I took a nap beforehand. So
Okay,
I'm
well,
not
I
like,
really appreciate you being here. Thank you. So for the writers, can you talk a little bit about how you approach developing the story and its characters? What was the inspiration for this? I guess
Yeah, I mean,
pick on Lightroom.
I the story's kind of premise was in the recruitment post. So it was the idea that you were a witch or a wizard at a magical academy, and you had 3 options. You could steal someone's summon, you could seduce the villain, and then you could fall in love with the human who was supposed to be the dragon that defeats the evil villain in the end.
I feel like I missed the boat on Keith.
Yeah,
Poor
Keith is he's definitely not a dragon, but we love him. We still love him.
He is very level. I was feeling very bad the whole way through. Like, oh, did we feed Keith?
I know.
Oh God. Creatus has a question for the writers. Which route did Stone write?
oh, I'm the one who wrote Keith's route. Hi.
Oh no!
No, it's all good. Yeah, I mean, just to kind of expand and slightly echo what the Light had mentioned. Yeah, for the most part, the premise was simple in terms of concept, which ironically granted a lot of leeway room creatively for I think for everyone on the writing team to kind of just go not haywire, to basically do whatever we want for the characters that we were writing for the most part. I can't sing the praises of the art department enough because
Beautiful game. Yeah, like it really pops, like it really stands out. Azure Twilight says, my question is, how did you think up the witch hat hoodie? Because it's so dope, which I think is probably another credit to the art department.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, what was it? When I saw the concept art very early on, I think even on the recruitment post, it was just the 2 pro tags. And I believe one of them was wearing the witch hat hoodie, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that was in the original concept?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I'm just like, I gotta shoot my shot at least. And funny enough, I came in late into the development cycle. I think I came in around week 2 or maybe a couple of days after the jam had started. So
late
I
in
barely...
a 1-month development cycle is really late. How was that experience for you?
A lot of internal screaming, but we got it done. That's all that matters at the end of the day. I think because my mind kind of works in a very funny, terminally online sort of way, in that when but there was a pretty quick turnaround time for concept art. So when I saw the print of Keith's character, not to put myself out there too much, it was a bit uncanny because he's kind of 1-to-1 to what I look like in real life, minus the facial scar for the most part. I was a bit of a edgy shithead in my younger days, so I'm like, okay, well, I gotta go whole hog here. I think I'm like, I gotta commit to the bit and do a somewhat decent job over here. Make him as goofy and at least endearing when appropriate for in those certain beats for his storyline as possible. But yeah, and to answer Acrisius in chat, I don't have a 6 scar.
You don't have the scar. Okay, all right. It's like, oh, all right. I was like, wait, so you do have the scar or you don't? Okay.
No.
Light, Light, were you on from the beginning then?
Yeah, I was.
And how was the process for you? Like, especially having another writer join sort of right in the middle of the jam. How was that for you?
I mean, honestly, all things considered, I think we really pulled it off. I know Crimfinity and we spent a little bit of time with the game designer outlining things. So we kind of knew what direction we were going to go in. But when the jam started, we kind of just we had a month. So we just had to start, getting ideas out. So even when Stone joined, I mean, the way that we were all able to kind of work together and get each route done without kind of like stepping on each other's toes, I think that is just a testament to how well the team was working together in such a short amount of time.
It's really impressive. And you guys hadn't worked together before?
No.
Wow.
That's
really special.
The only person honestly. I know on the team beforehand was Kiera, if I'm not... Yeah.
Wow.
Kiera, we've worked on... I think we're 3 for 3 for the most part in past projects. But yeah, she's great to work with. It's always a fun time.
That's great. Creatus has a great question. How detailed were the plot beats for both of you to follow?
Yeah, I mean, I think we all kind of came up with our own story beats for each route. We had the initial premise with the Academy, the Witch Wizard thing. And we talked as a group about some like bigger plot beats. I know Aldric's backstory we kind of went back and forth on that a little bit before I finally settled on what we got. For me, Aldric's plot points were something I kind of I tend to write, and I'm really bad at outlining, to be honest. I just write.
I feel like there's two kinds of writers, those who outline and those who can't or don't.
Answers.
It's hard, but yeah, and then Crimfinity outlined not Aldric, Riven's route, and Stone outlined Keith's route. So we all kind of had our own plot points in mind.
In a very respectful way. Everyone was pretty divorced from each other until we had to check during the editing process, where it's like, okay, if we're gonna be mentioning another main character within that specific character storyline or that character route, communication is key over there. I would let Light know. I would try to let Crim know, just to make sure that, okay, this is how I drafted some dialogue for Riven or for Aldric. Just circle back, let me know if this is how you want me to portray your character in that case. So just maintaining communications that way, just keeping it generally respectful. In my opinion, it kind of went pretty smoothly.
Yeah, it seems to have really gelled together. Creatus is saying she's taking notes. I really appreciate the other developers from SWAC being here and asking questions, giving feedback. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for engaging here and being in the chat. Means a lot. So who is the person that kind of pulls all this together at the end? Is that Crimfinity? Or do you guys do it together?
I would say Apriscent.
Okay.
Micah.
Sorry, their role is kind of lead programmer, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, they were. I think in the credits they're co-project manager with Crim.
Oh yes, yeah. I see
Micah
it now.
just stands out a little bit more to me personally, just because she's like she's just like really supportive and communicative in the server. Crimfinity is kind of like a little bit more stoic, straightforward. Like they won't say too much until like the work is done, which I can respect. But like Game Jam, it does give me a bit of a fright occasionally, just to be like, he's okay, right? like,
you haven't
like
said anything in a little bit,
right? But
Yeah.
we gotta check his pulse a little bit. But you know, it sorted itself out. And yeah, it's kind of interesting how they bring a sort of yin and yang energy to the project.
Everybody
And-
has their different styles, right? And it just sort of it's amazing to see how so many people gel together and such a slick game come out of a jam like this is just incredible. I'm gonna switch back to the actors here because they've been very patient, being quiet and respectful. How about Oliver? Can I ask you? Was there any scene in this that was particularly challenging for you?
So there's a bit of a funny thing with this is just the way things ended up. I actually didn't get to voice a ton of lines in the current version of the game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering if I
Because,
maybe
well-
missed more, if there was some, like if at the end scene that I was missing that we didn't see, like your big moment.
Well, it's like not presently. So here's the deal, right? Like we voice actors, we all came in at various times throughout the project. I noticed when I first joined the server that there were several who had been there for a while longer than me. But actually adding in the voice lines was one of the close to the last steps in making the game. And so, you know, things were getting down to the wire because it's only a month-long development cycle. So we really only included like our opening scenes for each of the characters, and then the little like hms and ha's our characters would give during interactions. I think the term for those is barks, right?
Yeah, barks. Yes.
Yeah.
Barks, yeah. And so like we go in and we record, you know, like the interesting or how disappointing and stuff like that. And then we do the intro scene. And my intro scene, I'll give the writing team a hard time about this, but I don't hold it against them. My intro scene gives me exactly one word to say.
Oh, but everybody heard it.
Yeah, but everybody heard it.
Yeah,
and
everybody heard it.
I was wondering how everyone was going to react on the stream, and to see the chat just absolutely lose their minds after that one word just cracked me up so hard.
Well, you have an incredible voice. I don't know if you could. Ocreatus in chat now just put up a bunch of the amazed cat emotes, because I think, Ocreatus, are you just reacting to Oliver's voice right now? I love hearing the VAs be interrogated, struggles with wrapping my head around voice. Hey, wait a minute, who is this? She's denying it now. But yeah, so I mean, I think you only needed a word. So that's, you know, it is what it is.
Yes, it worked out. Yeah.
Yeah, it worked out.
Though I would love to go through and voice every single line in the game. I think the writing has been brilliant, and you know, it's. Oh, thank you, Ocreatus.
Yes, thank you, Ocreatus,
So-
for saying that.
It's a great game. So you know, if we're able to, I know there's been some talk, but I don't know what the rest of the development team has planned.
Does anybody here know if there's plans to go back and do more voice or add anything in the future?
I fucking hope so. I'd love to work
Yeah.
more
I
on it.
really hope so.
So everybody's got their
We
fingers
have
crossed.
scenes. Each of the ending scenes, I believe, were originally intended to be voiced. So in the script, like I've actually highlighted which lines I want to be voiced at the end of Aldric's route. So I would love to go back and have the voice actors do a little bit more and kind of bring it to life a bit.
That
You know, something that reminds me of that I'm immensely curious about, because this was one of the audition lines, but we didn't come across it in this playthrough,
Oh no.
is the part where, you know, Aldric's got that line about like, oh, we're all in a cage of some kind. Like, I want to know where that's
Ah.
at.
What were you cooking? I didn't see that.
Originally, Aldric was going to be locked up in the school, and I had the MC I was writing some sample scenes, and MC kind of went up to Aldric's cell and was talking to him. But I thought maybe I kept it in for auditions, but I didn't know if it was too much of a cringe line, so I took it out.
You have bro locked up in there like Tai Lung. Like, we're at Hogwarts right now, or legally safe Hogwarts right now. Like, you can't do that.
Like, until I didn't think the line was cringe. I thought it was fascinating. I loved it during the audition process.
So maybe we might
in another life. We can put it back.
in another update, perhaps. Micah, I'm not gonna because of the answer to that last one. I'm not gonna ask you about a biggest like challenge, but
yeah, because I was gonna answer similarly.
Is there something that you're most proud of with this performance or moment?
I mean, wow. That's a really tough question because I was just really happy to be part of this team. I was just really proud to have been part of this project, this opportunity. It's a really great game. And I will say first, I'm going to take a second to say that Oliver, your voice really blew me away. I did a playthrough and I thought, oh my God.
Were you also trying to seduce Aldric?
Oh my God.
Oh, no, I did like I got like 1 or 2 lines from you because I went down the other route.
I gotta say, when I saw the Aldric sprite on screen, I was wondering, like, I wonder how many players are just gonna go after Aldric, like, and just forget everything.
In hindsight, I should have done that.
Wittershin says, "Who hasn't tried to seduce Aldric? Really?"
That's all my friends who have checked out the game. They're all thirsting for Aldric. First, just eyes drawn to the chest, immediately clicking to their route.
Oh, the art team knew what they were doing.
Yeah, they knew exactly what they were up to.
Yeah.
Oliver, what about you? Is there a moment that you are most proud of?
I think it was one of the lines in the barks that I didn't hear on this playthrough. But I think you can get to it if you on another version of the Aldric route. I don't want to spoil, but I just feel really good about that line. So keep playing, keep trying to get our villain. Yeah, and you'll find it.
Writers, what are you guys most proud of? Is there a moment that you're most that you're most proud of for the roots that you wrote?
I do have one specific section in mind. I unfortunately don't want to spoil it because it is
no!
If you manage to get the good ending with Keith's route, there's a very, not sentimental, but a very emotional scene with Keith where he manages to open up to you. But from what I hear, you got work for that. You got work for that ending. So be careful when you're going through this thing.
Oh man, yeah, so much to. I mean, we didn't even we barely even scratched the surface on both Keith and Riven too. So yeah, there's a lot. It seems like there's a lot to uncover here. Light, what about you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, honestly, I've only been script writing and writing for visual novels since early last year, so I feel like on this project my writing has just really improved, and I can really see a difference from things I was writing a year ago to writing Aldric's route. And
that's wonderful.
Really getting to dive into his character. I don't really write villains that often, so this was a really fun exercise for me. And I think one scene in particular, I believe it's in the before you get onto a specific route, but there's a scene where you can run into Aldric in the library at night, and I kind of actually wrote that scene last out of all of the scenes, and I really liked that one. I'm not sure if you saw it, so I don't want to
Is that the
say
one
too
where
much.
is that the one where we're reading the book and he comes up on us when we're trying to read the book?
No, there is a
Oh, it's a different one.
a scene where they're watching. They're looking out of a library window.
Oh no, we missed that. We didn't see it. Okay.
Well, there's a little bit of extra Aldric in there.
Well, that just goes to show the passion put into this game, right? There is so much more to explore with every single one of the characters. I mean, like, we should see some of the stuff they came up with for Keith, for Riven. It's too bad we don't have someone representing Riven here today, but like, that's another awesome route.
Man, we're gonna have download, rate, and play the game, you guys. So I just have to. Ocreatus said that I think you all would get a Kickstarter funded immediately just for a pinup poster tier on Aldric alone. Everybody's distracted by the Aldric cleavage.
God.
It's very distracting.
Yeah, very distracting. Yeah, I don't remember what color his eyes were. Eldritch Wawa, who also streamed this game on their channel, says they are a Riven enjoyer. So we do have Riven enjoyers here in chat. I wanted to ask the writers again. Do you guys know how long the script ended up being, word count wise?
A lot.
A lot.
That's an excellent question. Yeah, we were too busy like trying to stop the bus going down the hill, trying to parallel park towards the end.
I think it's like 30,000 words. It's quite hefty.
That's pretty hefty for one month. For 1 month, that's incredible.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Well done,
right there.
guys.
Yeah, about 10K each.
About 10K each. Everybody did 10,000. I mean, wow. And Stone coming in 2 weeks to go, just got started.
Yeah.
So it sounds like Oliver, you have other experiences acting and other things. Have you done many VNs before this?
So actually, just like Micah, this is my first proper video game role.
Oh, okay. So this is a good question for both of you. How is this? How would you say this is different? Is it a different experience doing a VN in this kind of environment versus other kinds of voice acting that you've done in the past?
Micah, why don't you go first?
Sure. Yeah, very different. I will speak from my experience. So I guess, so outside of voice acting, this is different from my experiences because I do screen acting and I do some theater acting from time to time. So this is way different, but this is the direction I want to go. I want to be a voice actor. So I found that I was second guessing and I was questioning each take I did, but at the end of the day, I was really happy with what I ended up recording. And the challenges that I found were significantly different. So as I mentioned, that hypercriticism is one. That's, I don't know if it's just me.
Not just you.
But
I'm speaking for myself, not just you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was something that I had to contend with. And I guess it was a little bit different because I had to maintain a different voice, different personality. But yeah, that was without not compromising, but I'm trying to put it into words. English is hard. I'm sorry.
Did you have somebody, like, when you guys were doing your takes, what was the process like? Did you guys have somebody like on a line with you giving you direction as you go, or did you just record your takes and send them and then they send them back, or what was that process like?
It was record and go. That was what I did.
It just recorded and sent it in.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did get, I want to say that I did ask someone about, like, because I did a few different variations on the voice during the audition process. I wanted to check in, like, okay, which of those variations was the one you guys wanted to run with? It's very important to get a consistency across the character, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, you're right, because that's actually something I should have done, Oliver, but because I got bounced back once.
Well, it still turned out great in the end. You did fantastic.
Yeah, you did. I really enjoyed what I heard of everybody's performance. It was really, really solid. Which, you know, I'm like, it's not easy to for the actors to, you know, to to jump on something and produce something so quickly. It's not easy for the people, writing and directing the game to, to get all the nuance out of a performance. So you guys really, I feel like you guys really did some heavy lifting, and just the large cast. There's so much work that went into this in such a short time. It's really impressive. The whole thing is really impressive. I can give kudos to everybody.
Absolutely. It's a phenomenal team. I'm in awe at what these guys pulled off with all the art and programming and writing work that went into this game. Like, man.
It's amazing seeing the activity in the Discord.
Oh, I bet.
Don't sell yourselves too short. I mean, y'all helped just as much bring this project to life. Just as much as the art team, the music team as well, and of course the dev leads to the project. I personally feel really lucky to be attached to the project. It's been a great opportunity, and I've been fortunate to work with some pretty chill people too. That part, I mean, just work, physically working on the game was enjoyable. Despite, I mean, I can scream about deadlines, but that's, that it is what it is. I got plenty of those. I got plenty of it is what it is, for plenty more jams in the future.
Oh yeah, I think that's a phrase that we fall back on, right? So a question for the writers. And maybe I'll have Light. Maybe I'll ask Light to start on this one. Is there something that you hope players take away from this game after they've finished playing it?
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. I feel like with any video game experience, what you take away really depends on your own life experiences. But for this game, I think different people are gonna connect with each of the romance options differently. I think each of them have their own thing that people can relate to, with Aldric and kind of being trapped and Keith being transported to a whole nother world, with
oh my god, poor Keith.
Different cultures. I know. I feel so bad. Riven, I won't say too much, but Riven's under a lot of pressure. So I hope that players, play the game and they can maybe see some of themselves in the characters, because it kind of shows that we all go through our own things. We all experience life differently, but at the end of the day, a lot of times our problems kind of overlap and we can kind of connect on that.
What a wonderful answer. Stone, what about you?
Mainly just to echo what Light said. I'm love it or hate it. I'm hoping that the players they're able to form an opinion of some sort on the game. Because if speaking as a writer, if anyone cares that much to have any sort of opinion, whether it be positive or negative, I think I've done my job as a script writer. And specifically talking to Keith, but it extends to any other characters, or any of the main cast rather of characters for the game. They've got so well-defined personalities that, just as Light said, based on your own personal experience, I think what you're going to take away from it emotionally is going to be dependent on that. So I'm hoping that there is that emotional resonance by the time that you go through a couple of playthroughs for It Starts With Summon. So yeah.
Wonderful. I just have a couple more questions for you guys. If anybody that is in the chat right now has questions that you haven't asked, that you want to ask the developers or the voice actors, please go ahead and type them out, and I'll try and make sure I see them and ask them. I have a lovely comment from Yoshi here. He says, "We appreciate and see how much effort went into your game. It was great. The story was engaging, and we hope to see more from you guys in the future. Thank you for saying that, Yoshi.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Bless you.
Thank you.
That's surreal.
This is pretty much for everybody, but if you guys could go back and give your past selves a piece of advice, just one piece of advice, when you started this project, what would it be?
I probably just I don't know. I think things were just, the game turned out really, really great, but things were really down to the wire. So maybe just kind of if we could like start an extra day earlier. I don't know. Well, not before the jam period, of course, but like.
For wishful thinking on my end, leave your day job and convince the project leads to start get this thing crowdfunded or whatever, because it's kind of built like that,
right?
Respectfully, yeah. We need stretch. I mean, stretch goal immediately. I mean, it's gonna stretch as wide as the chest window over there for Aldric's shirt. Yeah.
Great
That's
answers.
probably the. Yeah, that's probably my.
Creator says, did you guys also get hit with the New Year's slow period? I don't.
What is that?
Yeah, I don't. Can you explain the New Year's slow period, Ocreatus?
Pretty sure they just call that the winter's depression.
The winter depression.
Yeah.
Oh, Bomb says, for the writers, when you're doing the characters, do you form them, then write them? Or do you have a nebulous idea of them and then let them tell you how to write them? And then he's got one for the voice actors as well.
I mean, for me, it's kind of both. I go in with a general idea of the character, but for the most part, as I said before, I don't really outline. I just start writing, and ideas will pop into my head, and it kind of does feel like the character telling you who they are. I honestly don't know what Aldric is doing right now, but if I sat down and opened up my computer, I'm sure like it would come to me somehow. I would just know, like, because I consider my characters as if they have their own lives outside of how I consider them. So when I sit down to write, I just think about, okay, what is your life like? What are you doing right now?
My wife Wittershins, that is very much like her process, and it's really hard to ask her, like, what was your process? She's like, the characters told me.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but I love that. I love that answer so much, because it just illustrates how the inner life of a writer is sort of like develops differently than a person who doesn't think that way.
What was that one movie, like Mim's Island or something like that, where they really show that, because there's a writer who has the characters of her book, like basically as an imaginary friend who just appears next to her occasionally throughout the movie.
It's like for 2008 Nim's Island. Is that? It's got like
yeah.
I have seen this movie. Is it like
Nim's Island 2008? That's the one.
It's got like
God.
Jodie Foster.
Yeah, that's the one.
Good movie.
Abigail Breslin, yeah.
What a deep cut. Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
They talk, okay, they are my imaginary friends. I know, Wittershins, I know, you've told me. Ocreatus says, the winter slow period is like where the New Year's holiday just kept everyone really busy. Did that, guys, affect your productivity or the pace of this project?
Yes and no. I mean, yeah, I got caught up in that whole New Year's slow period, probably because I overextended myself to too many goddamn game jams.
Bomb had a question for the actors as well. Do you tend to get the aesthetic of the character and mold the voice off of that, or do you prefer to create that voice based off the lines without seeing the art?
I'd say you got to take everything into account. But there is one factor that's bigger than everything else, right? The actual like, and here comes the inner nerd in me, right? Because you got to understand, I spent 3 years in college in an engineering degree for a reason. Sound is formed and shaped by the actual physicality of whatever's making that sound, right? So the look of a character will have some connections to like the pitch of their voice, to certain other qualities about their sound. But the lines, they give you a hint at the most important part, which is the personality, because you can have two people with very similar physicalities, but so there'll be certain qualities to their voice that are very similar, but the way they use them changes. Right, so you'll have like someone who's like, you know, like in this game, right? I play a very sultry character. He's not like he's tall, he's very muscular, but he's not like a jock who's got kind of a stern kind of, you know. Say
Aldric
it and I'm
sultry?
done.
Really? I didn't. No, I'm kidding. No, he was totally sultry.
Aldric is more of a he draws things out because he knows he's in control of the situation, at least outside of his own imprisonment. And so you get that a lot from the lines and the character description. But if you forget the physicality of it, you know, you might have something that's just you have the right attitude, but it just doesn't come across correctly. You know?
Fantastic answer. Micah, do you feel the same way? Is that
I guess I do appreciate that perspective, and I do think that's a really good point. It's something I need to start doing. The way I approached it was essentially building off of, first off, I looked at the art itself, and I took a look at this guy, and I thought, okay, first off, at the character brief, he's this old, he's in this, he's basically a boarding school. So what I did was I drew from my personal experiences. So it was not, I wouldn't say it was hard, because what I did was, because speaking, I'm not trying to give too much about myself away, but I basically did go to boarding school. So I pulled in all these, at least the attitudes that I had, or the attitudes I saw around me, and I tried to use that to inform this essentially boarding school student who was tired, just trying to get through things, just cared very little about everything. And I guess the art itself does inform, but what I do is very basic, as I said, just think about who you are as a person and try to draw from those experiences. And that's how I informed the voice that I gave to the MC.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Sorry if that was a bit of a circle.
No, that's great.
Words.
So I guess my last question for everybody here is, what have you all got going? Like, what's happening with you next? What can we see? Where do you guys have new projects that are coming out for the actors? Is there anything coming up that we can hear or see you in? For the writers, do you have? Sounds like there's more game jams coming. What's everybody working on? And I'll pick on Light.
Yeah. I've been writing a romance visual novel for the past year that will be releasing. It's releasing episodically right now, but it's also going to release in May on Steam.
May, that's coming up. That's like in 2 months.
It's coming up real fast. I can't really believe it, but I've got.
Ocreus is yelling Bloom. Bloom mentioned. Is it called Bloom?
Oh yes.
Yes, Bloom. Thank you. So that's a really exciting project. It's the first game I've ever made, so it's really dear to me. I work on other projects as well. I do a little bit of project management and editing on some other projects like Knee Deep and Heartstop Tour. I worked on Enough with Living as a Hero for the Spooktober Jam, so
nice.
That might be getting a new update soon as well. But yeah, I don't know. I've always got 4 or 5 other projects going on.
Excellent. Wonderful. Stone, what about you?
quite a few things. I'll try to run by them quick for the most part. Currently working on a couple of independent projects, mainly Wagashi Read, which is kind of like a language learning visual novel. We're still working out the kinks, and it's still pretty early in development. But
a language learning visual
art,
novel, is that so? Can you expound on that?
The premise, for the most part, it's like we're trying to incorporate language learning, like education techniques, and utilize that as a primary gameplay mechanic for the visual novel in question.
This sounds fascinating.
It's still pretty early in development, and the only reason why I'm a little bit hesitant to kind of lead with that is just because the dev lead is like kind of teetering on like, this isn't like a Rosetta Stone sort of thing. We want to be clear that this is still an interactive fiction story. We want to lead with the narrative, but language learning just so happens to be a gameplay mechanic.
That sounds really cool to me. I'm really intrigued.
It's looking pretty damn good. The concept art is super cozy. I wish I could share some of it. It's just if things go well, I'm hoping that the project is gonna feel like coming back home to like if you come from a small town, it's gonna feel like coming back home, basically.
That sounds so nice. So still sounds like still pretty early days though. So kind of early development.
Oh yeah, still pretty early. There's no date on when that's going to be completed. However, if I can use that to transition to some projects that do have dates, currently working on developing the Song of Invermere, which we released a demo of the game, or like a demo cut of the game last Spooktober Jam. That went pretty well. The dev lead for that, Nine-Sen, she's super talented. Y'all should follow her on Itch or Twitter if possible. I'm sorry for like the shameless plug, but
no. I'm asking you to plug. So please.
Yeah, no,
yes, please.
True. Pardon me, but she's an extremely talented creative. We're hoping to get that project out sometime like towards the end of this year if we keep our timelines on track. And funny enough, I managed to I'm like helping out edit and proofread a script for Nine-Sen's upcoming game jam project for Yandere Game Jam.
Oh, cool.
So y'all can expect that sometime March, like sometime after March 15th, if I'm not mistaken, or early March.
Yandere is coming up very soon. Yeah, so that's all.
So literally a couple of weeks. So
excellent.
Yeah.
Actors, what about you? Do you guys have any irons in the fire, so to speak?
I've got a few things. One of my primary things that I've done in voiceover has been audiobooks. I've got one coming up very soon called The Legend of Neverwhere and the Lost Totems.
What a title.
Great book, right? And the author, the Mad Lad, the absolute Mad Lad, is already almost done with the sequel.
This is a Brandon Sanderson book? Wow.
Right. So this author's gonna be keeping me pretty busy with this series, but really excited to get the audiobook up and going for that.
Wonderful.
Very nice.
Sir, I would listen to an audiobook that you narrated. I would do it in a heartbeat.
I second that.
Thank you.
I would also love that.
I'm also trying to get something running. This is more of a personal project, but you see that the username I use here on Twitch is Oliver Albert. I'm trying to actually do some streaming myself with using some audio production related things that I learned in jobs I had throughout college. Tricky thing is just figuring out a consistent schedule.
That is tough. Like our community frequently makes fun of me because it's hard to keep a schedule. Yeah. Okay, so look for Oliver Albert on Twitch, you guys. Follow him. And when he streams, you'll get his notification.
When
you can go check out his stream.
Where to follow him on Twitch? Let's see.
Oh, Creator says, followed, boss. I'm not your boss, but good. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, very excited.
I'll try
very
to
excited to
get that
catch
rolling.
some Oliver Albert streams. That would be great.
Oliver.
And Micah, you said your answer was short, but what is it? What do you got going?
But no less
As
important.
Exactly.
Well, it's that I'm in a bit of a dry patch. I've got nothing coming up right now.
That is okay. I'm sure.
Unfortunately, but it is what it is. Something will come along eventually.
So anybody who is out there right now, if you're watching the stream and you have a project that needs voice actors, or if you're watching this on YouTube and you need to hire a voice actor, look up Micah. So thank you guys so much for being here. Is there anything that you wanted that I missed that you wanted to communicate about this project, or about what you're doing, that we didn't get to talk about? It's okay to say no, but I would like to give an opportunity before we wrap up.
Maybe just that I think it's really amazing how all of this came together in such a short amount of time. I still can't really believe it. And the people who've been supporting the game and streaming it like you, and like the fact that people are even, invested enough to have a Q&A with us, with the team is really awesome.
Oh, yeah, I'm so glad you guys came.
Thanks again to everyone who's played it, and basically telling all your friends. We truly appreciate it. It's surreal, this entire situation, all of this attention and whatnot.
Yeah, I've never been interviewed for a project that I voiced on before, so this is
really
cool.
Okay.
It's new, but it's also just really exciting to be here in a I guess virtual room with everyone on the call, everyone in the chat, just enjoying this game together. After it all came together, it's really amazing to see this at the end of it. It's like, not only was this just a thing I talked about with some random people or some friends or whatever, but it's an actual game people can actually play, and we're all here enjoying it. It's like, whoa, it's real.
It's so surreal.
I love that. I love that, you guys. That's great feedback for me too, so I appreciate that.
Just gonna echo similar sentiment. I just can't believe how much attention and how much support this game has gotten, and you guys are all incredibly talented people. And yeah, thank you all so much for the support.
Likewise.
And I'm so proud of this team.
All right, thanks everybody. If you are watching this on YouTube, I will have links to various projects that were mentioned here in the description. A thank you again to Light Rift, Stone, Micah, Leong, and Oliver. Appreciate you guys so much for sharing your time and your work with us. This was really special. I really appreciate it. I hope we can do it again sometime.
Yeah, well, maybe if we get the fully voiced to come back, right?
I'd love to have it fully voiced.
Fully voiced
content on the thing.
Yeah, no, fully voiced. We'll come back.
VA
We'll
start
do it
a
again,
petition.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll petition.
There we go.
Petition
I'll
everybody.
sign it.
Fantastic. All right. Well, I'm going to hang up now, and we're going to raid out. Thanks again, everybody. I hope you have an awesome night or morning wherever you are. Until next time.
Yes, sir.
Have a good one, everybody.
Have a good one.
Take
Bye.
care, everyone.
Bye.
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 Bye.